Okay, recording at this moment. Sweet. Alright. So, yeah, so we're now kind of at the halfway point of this Mega Man Marathon, now, so far, Dr. Wily's Revenge, I felt like was fine until we got to the actual Wily stages, and then just a lot of bullshit design came in at that point. Mega Man 2, I feel like too much is ripped from the console game, and then when you get to... But there's just kind of a lot of weird silliness in that game, unintentionally. From weird sprites to future Mega Man pogo stick to incredibly easy boss fights. But I hear 3 onward is when they get a lot better at this point, so...
I can already guarantee.
Alright, so...
Having played 2 out of those 3 remaining, I can definitely say they get better.
Yeah. We did get a meme template out of it. We did do that.
Yes, you know. So, frankly, Mega Man 2 is the best game.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's how you judge. That's how we
Best
judge.
game
Judge
ever
only
made,
by
baby.
meme material. Alright.
This is how we judge our video games.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! Wow! This is already better! Holy!
They used that year very well. Let people just appreciate even just a visual effect going on in this menu.
Like that? Not even the console Mega Man's like do that shine thing. That's a cool looking effect. That's pretty cool for Game Boy. Not gonna lie.
Wait till you select someone, which will be Snake Man.
It'll be Snake Man first, yeah. Okay, so I'm just seeing up the order here. It would be, is it Snake Man, then Spark Man,
Nope.
then Gemini Man, then Shadow Man? Would be our order?
Nope. We go Snake, then Gemini, then Shadow, then Spark.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's been yeah, because I remember Mega Man 3 is the weird one because it has basically 2 different weakness patterns in its thing, which it's kind of weird. I think it's the only Mega Man game that did that. The only console
Mega Man
one.
2 had quite a few. Well, I wouldn't say patterns specifically. You could definitely start at various places, especially since at least most bosses had at least 2 weaknesses, if I recall right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of them were weak to Metal Blade because, my god,
Well,
Metal Blade.
yeah, but that's also not fair.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's go in. Ooh. Oh my god! Wow! Oh!
Production up!
Oh my gosh! Wow!
Bro. This is
Ah,
some
yes!
quality.
They're keeping Snake Man's theme, and I love... Snake Man was always
Still
one of my
good.
favorite themes from Mega Man 3. Oh my god!
And that's why I got remixed
Look
in
at the
Ultimate.
background! Like, holy shit!
I told you, I was so surprised that we had a moving background of all things.
Like, what? What is this witchcraft?
It's called, they had an extra year to figure out this system.
Yeah.
Remind me again, Snake Man's theme, it was the one that was like da na na
Da,
na 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 na.
It's kind of like the
No.
Ultimate theme a little bit.
It's like dun, 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 dun.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking of a completely different one then, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were.
I mean, it's almost like there's like hundreds of the fuckers.
Yeah.
I will say this doesn't really hold up as well because it's got some weird physics depending on where you're standing on the
Yeah, I'm noticing
moving
that.
platform. This is kind of my only knock against it is like, yes, you did a pretty accurate recreation of it, but it's kind of not doing so great here.
Yeah. But I mean, like, this was definitely... Is this straight up the same level design?
No.
Yeah, I was like, similar stuff, but it doesn't feel like the same level.
Yeah. All of these games have had that kind of going on, some more blatantly than others.
Except
but yeah,
Mega Man 2, like, Woodman was just blatantly its console version.
Yeah, it had some slight changes in the middle section, but yeah, for the most part, Woodman was just Woodman.
Apparently, Crash Bandicoot the Grand Prix thing is on tomorrow at 7 a.m., but we all know where our attention is.
You picked the wrong day to do that, my friend.
I can already say, like, one of the big design changes for the stage is that you're going down a lot more, whereas in the original one, you're climbing up. Cat! There is no Catman in this game. That's only for the TV specials.
Okay, I'm already taking a lot of damage this stage.
Yeah, someone clearly doesn't remember these guys' gimmick.
Yeah.
They were always there.
It has been a bit since I played console Mega Man 3, so...
Yeah. I think that's one of the ones I played the most. Honestly, if it wasn't for the Doc Robot section, I think Mega Man 3 would be my absolute favorite of the classics.
I used to play 3 a lot, but what I would end up doing was fight the Robot Masters, put in the code, and then just go straight to Wily.
Yeah.
At that point.
I really don't like fighting the Doc Robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
Again, a robot that size should not be the speed of Quick Man. It's really dumb.
It's really rude.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't like these things, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my jump keeps getting eaten a lot.
Yeah. That's exactly what I always think.
Also, I just recorded a tofu video.
Yay! Tofu.
Which one? There's technically 4.
ED just had an epiphany. Oh, but wow, that jump is kind of tight.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little tight.
Need to find a pit to reset lives. Because I'm not doing the rest of the stage on 0 lives. No,
I just
Please,
noticed,
sir, may I have some
okay,
death?
actually, you know, I could just reload the game. That'd probably be faster.
I just noticed Ping's joke from earlier, and I was confused because he said Colonel, and since Colonel is a boss
A Mega Man
in the
character?
series,
Yeah.
It's like,
I
wait.
was like, what?
I'm disappointed.
Colonel, there's a blue robot on my stage.
Which, by the way, if you want to see, like, sick redesigns, look up Colonel in Battle Network. Because he looks...
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I saw that on Twitter the other day, I was like, holy shit, why does he look so cool?
I mean, he always looked cool. He just got cooler.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Honestly, I'd say about 95% of all designs in Battle Network are not necessarily an upgrade for most of them, but definitely always came out good.
Yeah, like, I love that Base just has a cloak on him, and it makes him look so
Yeah.
much more badass.
We had one rule: no one wears any clothes, but we gave Base a cloak. Fuck it.
Whatever.
We need to get Base something, so do it.
People are only gonna see him at the very end of the game because he's a secret boss in the first one. We gotta give him something.
Yeah.
I think one of the few who doesn't really work out too well was Zero, ironically, just because he feels over-designed despite the fact that all the design elements really work well with what Zero had before.
Yeah.
Yeah, PSB was saying the same thing. Because I know Adam and Oscar talked about it when they did their NetNavi video way back when. It's like, what happened to Zero? I was like, they took the same kind of design aspect, but pushed it a little too far.
That
Oh my
was
god.
sad.
Yeah.
That was rude.
And that one was painful.
And he only loaded up. Oh my god, wow, why is this one so tight? Oh, what the hell?
Peak of jump.
Ah,
In your
okay.
face.
Irony is that I made that jump my first time.
Yeah. Don't you love it when that happens?
Yeah.
You get worse.
Speaking of multiple deaths, I finished my critical run for Kingdom Hearts 3 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
18 deaths.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
The most deaths was the Lump of Horror from Monsters, Inc., actually.
Dude, I died at that boss so many times. That boss is hard on critical.
The one that
Yeah.
gave me so much shit was the stupid chariot entangled. And it's
Yeah.
not even a real boss.
Asshole. I had the benefit of hindsight watching you flounder at that.
Yeah.
I learned from your mistakes.
Actually, as soon as I finish,
Oh god,
Redesign
slow
my-
down. Oh god.
as soon as I finish redesigning my Twitch panels, I'm probably gonna go back to Cage 3 critical
Yeah, I need to.
because
Hey, Eddie.
I need to finish that by next week.
Yeah. And Eddie is still Eddie, in which if you don't pick up the item he spits out, you can keep resetting it.
Good.
What do you mean you don't want this energy refill? Fine, I'll bring something else.
Oh wait! I just remembered! That's right! Chart shot!
Yeah.
Oh!
This is Mega Man 4 era.
I keep forgetting it because it's because yeah, one number.
It's Mega
play
Man.
the-
You're playing
when
Mega
you
Man
play-
3.
Yeah, when you're playing the first half, you're thinking you're in that game.
Yeah.
This is weird now.
Let me see. How big was that chart shot? Okay, yeah, that's about the Mega Man 4 size. Yeah.
A church.
It's not quite to Mega Man 5 absurdity yet.
Yeah.
Oh, but oh my gosh, lag.
Prankster, I always forget about Swordman because he was an exclusive for the GameCube network transmission game, which was also where Zero was. But
Yeah.
I mean, how can you avoid Zero? It's Zero. It's like the best character to ever come out of Mega Man.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot for Ash from ZX Advent, but there's really no comparing.
It's so weird with Charge Shot. Not gonna lie.
Wait till you start fighting Snake Man.
Oh my god, how? Okay. Gotta figure out how this works.
Hmm. I think you can you fall into it? I forget what it looks like above you.
Do you have rush?
Not yet.
No. I think you get a rush after beating this stage.
Makes sense.
Okay,
That
yeah, you
eats-
can't just drop into it.
That E-Tank though.
Yeah, you're
I
gonna
really
want it.
want that E-Tank. Fuck.
I will die for that E-Tank.
I don't think we're getting that E-Tank.
Do not deny fate.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Claim your destiny.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how you do this one.
I think we might need a power up from another stage.
No, you don't, because I got this on mine, but I'm trying to remember the spacing.
Oh, never mind. Just get bombed on.
Rip.
Big oof.
Ugh. Oh my god! Oh. That was way closer than I would have liked.
That was, yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Ah.
Okay. Fuck.
I got this. I don't got this.
Alright, that works.
I don't want to wake up at 6 a.m., but I probably will.
PS me asking about us thinking that the character's gonna get dropped tomorrow, considering.
I think so at this point.
Yeah.
They've done it with.
I
they've
feel like
done-
at this point they're gonna shadow drop.
Yeah.
They've done it for literally all the other ones.
Yeah.
On the one hand, I'm glad that the weird cloud nonsense isn't in this version of Snake Man, but they definitely set it up in ways that's still kind of rude once you get to the
Yeah.
upper section. Then again, the problem with the clouds is that they had inconsistent physics, so you could literally just like fall through them or some shit.
Yeah.
All these robots look
God.
so cute, and yet they're trying to murder you.
Woo!
That's
These are
always a
some.
weird- that's always a weird thing with classic Mega Man is everything looks so cute.
And that they can destroy even humans.
Like
These are some
Wily,
tight jumps here. Not gonna lie.
like Wily, did you design them with the faces on, or did you steal them
Yeah.
with the faces? So we know you're not above that. Which is kind of funny
Mean.
with this game, considering the fact that you're gonna have to fight 3 or 4 of Cossack's numbers.
Yeah.
Also, that was an unfortunate event with that one up.
I wanted that.
I forget what
What
these
are the-
guys are called. It's like a kind of a goofy name, which is most Mega Man enemies. And by them, I mean the jumping ones,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not the droppers.
That was
By the
rude.
way, do y'all think they should have announced Challenger Pack 2 during like this announcement?
I don't think so. I don't think they are.
Yeah, I think
I'm not saying like the next challenge. Do you think they should have announced the fact that they're adding
I think
new
so
characters?
because that's gonna save them a lot. That's gonna save a lot of angry people on Twitter and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point, like, I'm not expecting them to like drop a teaser trailer for the first character in Challenger Pack 2, but I would like them to at least like acknowledge, okay, for the DLC after Challenger Pack 1, we are doing this or we're doing this. Like, whether they're doing another Challenger Pack or if they're just going to do the Smash 4 route by just releasing individual characters, which I don't see them doing.
I
They're
bet
gonna
it'll
do
pass.
another season pass just because it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season pass.
Yeah, they're doing another season pass. I
It's
know.
kind of weird how they handled the other one.
I can't really give you any real advice about Snake Man outside of what he had going on before.
Yeah.
I think unlike him, his it's harder to read when he's going to attack rather than just jump. So you're kind of just gonna have to brute force it. Feel free to use that E-Tank. Frankly, I think Snake Man's probably one of the hardest ones to fight next to, well, the hardest one to fight Buster only outside of Dive Man, actually.
Huh.
Whew, alright.
I usually fight Dive Man Buster only when I play Mega Man 4, but this game was like, no, I need his weakness.
Yeah.
The slowdown that happens is actually way too rough.
PSP, I don't think they actually have, but I'd like it, honestly, for it to be like that again.
Alright.
And yeah, even look at this screen for getting
much
weapons.
better. Much better.
Better pose, even the transition is much smoother.
Yeah.
Look, Rush, a trash opinion.
Okay, so...
Can we try to meme this one too?
You can try, but...
Okay, so next one, Gemini Man, right?
Yep.
God, I love that effect! That's so cool!
Not even some of the NES games have it this good.
Yeah. This is gonna be good for... God, Mega Man 3 probably has one of my favorite soundtracks in the series, so I'm very happy to hear the songs again.
Except now in 8-bit.
Oh yeah, this stage has some nonsense.
I'll try it again.
Sometimes, Pat, it's easier just to mash it out rather than charge it out.
Yeah. Ah! I don't know what happened there.
It's funny hearing Pat scream for the other room.
That's something for
We're just gonna reset on there.
I don't have Hardman's theme memorized, but I won't disagree with you, PSB. I feel like the moment I hear it, I'd recognize it. That's kind of my situation with a lot of songs.
Get that favorite X soundtrack?
Favorite X soundtrack? Probably X1, honestly.
Yeah, X1's has the most that I remember.
Alright. Well, besides X1?
X5 is pretty good.
X5, you know, X6, despite how bad X6 is, its soundtrack might be probably my favorite of the PS1 series.
What is it with the the games featuring blue protagonists having a 6 in the title that has such good music?
Why don't people praise Superman 64 soundtracks?
Because he's blue and red.
Damn it.
So get cucked.
Well, that's just rude. Also, that penguin was very...
Oh my gosh, the slowdown in this stage is really bad.
Yeah. You can tell they tipped into the Mega Man 3.
Yeah. This is Mega Man 3, alright.
This is just how you remember Mega Man 3.
Yeah, I think those penguins will safer just to mash it out on them.
Yeah.
Because the charge shot gives them way too much opportunity.
Ping's favorite is Galaxy Man for theme.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, Galaxy Man's pretty good.
I got nothing.
I mean, a lot of 9 soundtrack is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
9 is like one of the best soundtracks Mega Man's ever had.
Yeah.
It's honestly not fair.
Yeah. Like even all the Wily ones are really good. I love
Yeah, they are.
Like, I know people usually point to We Are the Robots, but I love Wily 1 too as well in 9.
Oh yeah, both of them are great. My only regret about We Are the Robots is the fact that it's on stage 2.
Yeah, oh,
that one was so miserable.
It's that damn jump. It's the damn jump.
PSB said, well, despite how bad Mighty Number 9 is, the best of the bosses was Mighty Number 6, so the trend of good 6s or blue characters continues.
I mean, I don't remember. I don't. The only song I remember from Mighty Number 9 is just the title screen and stuff like that, just because that's the song they use like throughout the entire damn game. That's
I'm
the
actually
only
blanking
track.
on who number 6 is. Is that No, Battalion's 8. I could look it up, but I'm sure PSB will tell me. Oh, it was Chopper. Okay.
Chopper.
Yeah, PSP was talking about the character, not the bosses. Not the boss as a boss. Yeah, it was Abby. Aviator.
Which Jake Kaufman soundtrack is all your favorites?
Fuck.
What all has
Off
Jake Kaufman
of
done?
the top of my head, probably Pirate's Curse.
Pirate's Curse is really good. I think...
Oh my god, this slowdown, holy shit!
Yeah. I think Spectre of Torment might be my favorite of the Shovel Knights. With exception of the remix of Decadent Dandy / Kingman stage, because I kind of prefer the original.
Yeah.
It's mostly the instrumentation, really. They went something different with it, and I was like, I don't enjoy this as much.
Yeah.
It's at that weird moment when I start hearing it, and it's like listening to a Sylvagun shit. You're
Yeah.
like, I expect this to go away, and then it didn't. It's like, wait.
Also love
favorite
his-
Robot Master. Okay, so
Ooh,
classic. We're talking classic series, so.
Gosh, this is
That's
this is a
such
bit
a
of a
mess right now.
predicament
My
for
God!
me. This is a bit of a predicament for me.
Just get down and kill it.
Nah, get down. What are you doing?
You have Snake Man. I'm not sure how much. Well, it would climb on stuff.
This feels like a really bad. I've wasted so much rush coil on this spot. Oh my god.
It's not great.
We never did answer the favorite Robot Master question.
Favorite Robot Master. So.
That's a good question.
Torchman's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, that E-Take isn't worth it at this point.
Let's see. If they talk, it's an automatic nope. Let's see what.
You know, I really gravitated towards a lot of Mega Man 6's Robot Master designs. And I kind of like Blizzard Man just because of how goofy he is.
Yeah.
I love Nightman's design.
Nightman's really
pretty
good.
Yeah, 6 has a lot of good ones. Flame Man looks great. Centaur Man's pretty boss. Tomahawk Man's pretty good.
If I remember correctly, Mega Man 6 was the first game that started letting the fans in America help design the
and the only one.
Well, they always had the option, they just always lost.
Dumb Americans.
Don't know how to design a robot.
We fucking suck.
I mean, it's not in there.
We suck, man.
Giving us the option of one per game. Picking one definitive one's too hard.
Yeah, one per game.
For Mega Man 1.
Between Fireman and Elecman for me.
Yeah, probably.
I
don't
like
know
me
why
some- I like
Cutman
me some
became the
Guts
one
Man.
they keep
I'm gonna go with the
referencing.
ice guy.
Okay.
Mega Man 2.
Mega Man 2.
Coolest design is Quick Man.
Quick Man and Metal Man have great designs.
Yeah.
I like the bubble guy.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
For Mega Man 3, Shadow Man.
Yeah,
Shadow Man's great.
That guy's
Good.
cool.
I actually trying to think of all of them. Because I was gonna
forgot
say
all-
Heat Man, but I was like, no, that's Mega Man 2. I also like his design, but he
I
can't.
forgot every
be
fight in
compared.
Mega Man 4.
Mega Man 3. I don't want to just say Shadow Man, but
Hard man.
not a bad design, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Magnet Man.
Yeah, I like Magnet Man.
Yes, I like Magnet Man.
It's one of the more just kind of unique Robot Master design.
Mhm.
I don't like these sperm robots that are coming out of the bubbles.
Yeah, well, also this penguin's the bane of your existence. Make sure you get rid of his babies, because the slowdown.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
if there's what, like, I love how this game looks, but oh my god, this slowdown is
You
obnoxious.
can tell they're pushing it.
Yeah.
I think it's better if you rapid fire rather than charge shot it, because you can also hit some of the babies when you're on your way down. Why I said it like that, I couldn't
The
specifically tell
bang.
you. Babe.
Oh my god, this
Hey.
slowdown is obnoxious.
So Mega Man 4, Barrel Man.
I honestly
is
don't
pretty
remember
cool.
See, this is the problem. After this point, it's kind of hard for me to remember individual robot masters.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Pharaoh Man.
Pharaoh Man's cool.
Yeah, I like Pharaoh Man.
And he's got a big thing for punching.
Ironically, that considering he has a Spirit Bomb as his attack.
Yeah.
Trying to remember specifically all the 4 bots.
We might need to pull up some Robot Master select screens.
Yeah, because it all blends together pretty hard.
Especially in the games where I don't use really any of their weapons and stuff like that.
In 6, I like the Tomahawk guy.
Again, there's a lot with 6. Like
I like
good.
Nightman. I like Centaur Man.
7,
Even
the
Planet
Vamp-
Man's pretty cool.
and anything
Was
else
it-
was...
Wait, we skipped 5. We skipped 5. We can't do
God, I do not remember like any of them in 5.
that. Chargeman's design isn't bad. I wouldn't say it's great.
Isn't that where
Napalm Man,
Yeah, that's where
Napalm Man
Starman
is pretty
is.
legit.
Yeah, Napalm, probably that guy.
Gravity Man's not bad, but I can remember his Battle Network variation much cleaner, so that's not helping. Oh yeah, Shade Man was in 7. He has a great design.
I
The
love
vampire.
Shade Man's design.
I hate the car guy.
Nitro Man. Yeah, he's a bastard, but he looks cool. I think 7 also has a really strong library.
I
of
feel like I
designs.
need to replay
Slash Man's
7.
pretty good, too.
Slash Man.
Yeah.
Burst Man's pretty good.
Burst Man's really cool.
Jump
Which
Man's
robot?
pretty busy, but he's pretty good too.
Which robot do I hate from 7? Wily Capsule thing.
Wily Capsule, yeah.
There is only one. Yeah, I think 7 actually has a pretty strong lineup altogether, but I'm definitely put my hat with
Then,
like Nitro Man.
8.
What about 8? The air guy.
Also, yeah, going back to 6, Windman was in there. He was pretty cool too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, shit. 8.
Yeah, Windman was the
8,
other one.
I've only ever beaten 8 once, so I have a hard time.
All I know is that it has Aquaman. And you
That does
fucking
have
right.
Aquaman. He does have a good design, but his voice clips are pretty unbearable.
I hate
Yeah.
his voice.
I'm Aquaman, but you can call me handsome guy.
Oh god. Okay.
Alright, let me kill
I
you
think we
now.
might need to do a redo on this stage since we're on Live Zero at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is this?
This is mistakes.
Welcome to this
So for
PowerPoint of Mega Man 3.
The Tengu Man, yeah, that's the guy. I like the
Man
Tengu.
was pretty
Oh,
good.
Tango Man was great.
I like Tengu.
Tengu
Sword
Man
Man
always,
was
to me,
fine.
looks like a Maverick, though, a lot of the time.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why I like it.
you can see the design overflow at the era.
Yeah.
What else?
Who else was in 8? That was Search Man, actually. The 2 heads was a bit weird, but I dug it.
Clown Man?
Not Clown
Clown Man
Man.
was an 8.
Was
Mega Man and
Grenade?
Base?
I forget, was it Grenade
No, I think
Man?
Clown Man was just in the normal
was-
games, but they brought him as an
I forget,
extra.
what was
Oh,
the...
no, it was like Wizard Man, not Mad Wizard. It was like a Magic Man or
Yeah,
some shit.
what
that
was
was in-
Grenade Man? Or...
I think Grenade Man was in that game. It was an 8.
The one who
think
gets a the one who gets a hard on after you blow him up.
Excuse me?
think,
Bruh.
Because his
Mega
death
Man
cry is,
Base.
that felt good! I'm like, the fuck?
What
Oh,
the fuck?
you enjoy dying.
Yeah, we're gonna reset that level.
Okay, Mega Man 9, shit.
God, 9...
Ooh.
The thing is also with 9 is that 9 has probably the best weapon lineup of classic Mega Man as well.
Yeah, no reason not to use anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
like...
hello, person.
And that...
I
Well,
thought
that's one of the
the-
reasons one of the
so
reasons
I've emerged from the ethereal void.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, it's Alex.
Who are you?
By the way,
Yeah.
Alex, since I haven't got to say it, congratulations on engagement I saw.
Oh, congratulations!
Oh, that's amazing.
and then that's how I come in and I steal the stream immediately from Patrick.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
back
Mega
with-
Man was Mega Man and
But yeah, no, I still exist. I'm still here.
Alright, that's cool.
I just come in on a whim.
I like the B guy.
Hornet Man's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like Galaxy Man a lot. Tornado
Galaxy Man's
Man.
good.
Ooh,
Uh,
space guy.
Jewel Man's kind of simple, but I'm fine with it. I actually have a bit of a problem with shit. What's the air guy called in that one?
Tornado Man.
Tornado Man because he just looks like Harpuya from fucking Zero series.
The only thing that I don't like about Tornado Man is on the Robot Master Select screen, he looks incredibly cross-eyed.
Duh.
Splash Woman, of course.
Yeah, I love
Splash Woman. You know, I'll go Splash Woman for that.
I kind of regret that we didn't get Honey Woman, but
yeah.
Yeah,
at least you got to live.
I don't want to think about what a honey woman would look like.
It's Mega Man, dang it. There's a character called Hard Man.
You can go one of two ways. You can go the design that was in the Archie comics, or you can go just with the fucking B girls from FF7.
Oh, did the Archie comics have their own Robot Masters?
They did have some unique designs, yes. They
cool.
reused Honey Woman as a newscaster type character, and we also had Quake Woman.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really funny. I come in for Classic Mega Man when that's the one part of Mega Man that I literally have not played at all.
And on top of that, Game Boy Classic Mega Man.
Yeah, like what the fuck am I doing here?
Trust me, I haven't played the Game Boy games either.
I've only barely started playing them just so I could be kind of on a high horse telling Pat what to do.
I mean, you don't need to know what you're talking about to tell Pat what to do.
Yeah, but it gives me confidence to do it more often, Alex.
But then I can do it with confidence.
Yeah.
No, you just gotta sound confident. You
I'm
gotta
not
sound
an actor, bastard.
Then Pat will be like, oh shit, maybe I should do that.
I like this
Pat,
guy.
maybe you shouldn't use Metal Blade.
Yeah, hey Pat, Metal Blade's the worst weapon in the entire game. Like,
Don't use it.
like Wood Shield is so much fucking better. Like, oh my god.
What about Mega Man 10?
The fact that it actually got worse in Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy was unfortunate.
But it's still the best weapon in the game.
I'm talking Leaf Shield.
Oh.
To go on with the second half of that joke.
No, it's Wood Shield. You don't even get it right.
It's almost like I don't care for your jokes.
Oh.
Damn.
I'd say I thought what we had was special, but we barely dealt with each other before I made it.
Yeah, I know what it looked like.
So what Robot Masters were in 10?
I don't remember much. When I think of the 10 one,
yeah, I was gonna say Sheep Man is the only thing I know, and that's.
I know Sheep Man and Strike Man. Those are like the two.
Yeah, I like Strike Man.
What's Dive Man in?
Is Strike Man the one that had the footballs in his
That was the baseball
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Or baseball, sorry.
Yeah, he also had lockers.
Yeah.
That was Blade Man,
Yeah,
which
also
was fine. That was also Pump Man, which was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Pump Man, oh god.
Oh, I don't want to imagine what that Robot Master looks like.
He has a hole in his chest. It's very unfortunate.
Poor guy.
Big rip.
Rip that guy.
You're right, it is a big rip.
Pat, even though it's like, well out of date by this point, but we can talk about it when we get a chance, like in private if you want. I finally beat Kingdom Hearts 3.
Hey.
Hey, you're ready for Remind.
I went in with no expectations and I still left disappointed.
That's rough, man.
That's rough, buddy.
Well, hot damn.
Actually got that E-Tank with no
Yeah,
problem
you got the
this
E-Tank
time.
finally. You probably got to use it now because you're gonna die.
Nah, E-Tanks are for losers and cowards.
Like
Damn,
us.
you're right.
I see Alex was raised on Mega Man and Bass, I see.
Exactly.
So what about Mega Man 11? Robot Masters were your
It's
favorite?
actually.
Oh, I really like the design of the fire one in that game. Was it Torchman?
I
Yeah,
like the electric
Torchman.
guy. Actually like this boss.
Fuse Man.
Yeah.
Fuse
Tundra
Man
Man was cool too.
It's actually really funny that you brought up Mega Man and Bass because, unironically, the only classic games that I owned were Mega Man 8 and Mega Man and Bass.
Oh, that's
Oh,
unfortunate.
You poor fuck.
I own a physical
version?
copy of Mega Man and Bass, but unfortunately it's not in the best condition.
I don't remember Mega Man and Bass, but for Mega Man 8 it was PlayStation 1.
Mhm.
Well,
I assume Game Boy Advance.
yeah, the only way that you would be able to get a version of Mega Man Bass in America is the Japanese version.
Oh, that's even worse.
The
Game Boy Advance
version,
one, which
yeah.
is a way worse version of the game.
It's not as good.
Because screen crunch is bad in
But
that
it's okay, that's what I had Mega Man Legends for.
Just play a different Fuck
A
me.
completely different Mega. It has the word Mega Man in it.
It counts.
Yeah, Mega Man Legends and Mega Man Battle Network are my knowledge.
Amen. Battle Network's still my series. I'm not gonna argue with you there.
Which I really
They
plan.
have superior designs in most situations.
I really want to get to Battle Network by the end of the year, for doing a Twitch and stuff like that.
If we had somehow managed to do a marathon, and I mean an extended marathon, not one after another like we're doing here, I'm gonna have to like talk with Alex or Alex about which of the split versions do.
Yeah.
Well, for 3, I actually
blue. There's no.
I actually owned both.
Yeah, so did I.
I played white first, and then I played blue later.
I was the inverse actually. I think blue just because of Punk.
So it was really funny. It was really funny because I played white back when I was a kid, and I got decent way through it and then dropped it. And then later I went to pick it back up and I was like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So then I picked up blue and was like, fuck, I'll just start over on blue. And I was like, how the fuck did I get past Beast Man as a kid?
Beast Man is a bastard.
Because he's just a little fuck is what he is.
What Mega Man franchise or series do y'all think is the most forgettable?
Star Force, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Either that or ZX.
Yeah. The ones that are not in the final Smash.
Most of the
I mean, Star Force is there.
Yeah, Star Force is there.
Yeah.
The DS ones definitely are when a lot of people fell off of them, which I won't really blame them.
Yeah.
Star Force is actually a really well-written JRPG. It just most people didn't care for it, and I can't fault.
Probably born out from the Battle Network series.
Yeah, people were expecting Battle Network, or they were expecting Battle Network for both versions of that comment.
I played it and I was like, this is just like Battle Network, but not Battle Network.
Exactly. So, like, eventually it was from my friend Aaron that I finally actually picked up the Star Force series games, and it's like, they're good games. They're just, if you're really into Battle Network, it might be a bit of an odd hurdle for you to get into it.
Yeah. Let's see.
But anyway, we were talking about,
World Masters?
Yeah, we were
Well,
at
I think
Mega Man
we've gone
11.
through all of Classic series now at this point.
Yeah.
We had 11,
Mavericks.
but we barely touched on.
Yeah.
I know I never really said mine, but I do think Torchman is still my favorite.
Yeah, I just love how Torchman's design is. I hate his stage though.
It's a bit.
I like his theme. That's it. In this fight.
Blastman's fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably one of my favorite weapons in the game.
Yeah.
What fight from 11 do you think is the best?
It's been a bit since I played through all the ones in 11, so I would need to play through again.
Insert what everyone else says here.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Probably. Actually, I think I like most of the fights there.
Yeah. Like 11 has probably some of the best fights in the series overall. Just because
they're
of how
more
dynamic
well
a
thought
lot
out,
of them are.
I think maybe Electric Guy or Mr. Electric or Fuseman.
I like your fan names of them. It's a
He's
Mr. Electric, yeah.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
Okay.
My brain.
And PSB, you're probably not wrong. Definitely the balancing between the multi versions of the games was
Like
never
what?
perfect.
Like what exactly are the big differences, like with the multiple versions of Battle Network and stuff like that?
What battle chips you have and some unique bosses, and
Thank you, Alex.
in games that have forms, then you have different forms.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
see,
the club.
even if I'm in the Ethereal Void, he still gets $5 from me every month.
You're better than Jason. You're better than Jason, I can tell you that.
You gotta.
I'm just imagining he just sits there and it's just like a 5, just like.
Oh, did
just
Jason
a
tell you
portal that
about what we're
opens up
doing
from the-
soon?
The money match.
Yeah, basically, if you saw the highlights, there was a Sonic Advance stream we were in, and that's when we broke the news that I was to Jason that I was no longer a Lucina main anymore.
And he said, "What did you do?"
Like, what did you do? It's like he was
Oh
so.
no! Why would you ever tell Jason that?
But the joke kept going at the point of like, you know what, we're doing a Lucina money match, and basically the idea is since he thinks I'm gonna win, is that, like, it starts off, if I win all 5 matches, then he has to sub to me 5 months in a row. Every time he wins one, that's 1 month off kind of thing.
Oh my god.
If he somehow wins, then I have to main Lucina competitively for a month again.
I like this.
What if he secretly just hires someone else to play the
Yeah,
game
what
for
he
him?
just
Without
gets
noticing?
MK Leo.
Yeah.
I don't know how he gets those connections,
hey,
but
I
he
got a buddy
does.
match. You might help me out.
Yeah, hey, so dude, like, I can make this guy main Lucina for a month if you
Oh,
just kick
that's
his ass
torture.
real
I like it.
quick.
So I heard you like Smash Brothers.
Listen, Ping, that was not established in the rule set that Jason was not allowed to hire an outside.
It's on Wi-Fi, alright?
Then I hire Tyler as countermeasure.
Yeah, it's like no, you go through like Mind Olympics, like 6 different ways.
This is just
so
us
like by the time the match happens, nobody even knows that the match is even happening to begin with.
It's just by the end we just have entire crews that aren't us playing for us.
They hire them, which hires another person, which hires another person.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, so who's actually playing? I don't actually know.
All right.
Alright, Pat, Gemini Man's Gemini Man.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, now who joined?
Strike him down. Realize your full
now who is
potential.
Oh, Urban's here. Hang on, everyone, we gotta leave.
I like this guy.
Alex just comes in. Alex comes in after like half a year of not being in the streets. Like, okay, we're making some changes here.
We're gonna make some changes here. First off, you're all fucks.
Thank you.
What
I've
else
been
is
told that
new?
once before.
He admits it.
Stefan's cool though.
It's Sparkman next yet.
Fuck you. You're cool.
Alright. Yeah, go fight Shadow Man now.
Oh, it's Shadow Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been now. They had to give him a weakness that wasn't top man.
yeah.
See, Urban made the mistake of having his current profile picture be Morgana,
I mean,
which fills me with an unbridled rage.
Is it because he keeps telling you go to bed?
Oh god, I love Xiaomian's theme so much.
Yeah. No Proto Man in this stage though,
Yeah.
which is.
That's a little bit of the weird part of the design. It's just like I'm so expecting the Proto Man parts to show up.
You get to a certain section, it's like I feel like I should be fighting someone. Especially because this is definitely the most blatant recreation of the original stage.
Proto Man? Who's Proto Man? It's Red Mega Man.
Yeah. It's
That sounds about right.
Not to be confused with Green Mega Man, who we killed last time.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Mii Fighter costume.
Might as well be.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, this is
Yep.
is pretty blatant.
This is Shadow Man stage.
Well, at least that means Pat should know what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
Mega Man Red and Blue.
Proto Man is Red
Battle
Mega Man
Network
Shield.
be like.
The fact that Proto
So
Man
who's
is
yellow?
was really weird. It took me forever to realize that Proto Man actually had a shield in Battle Network because I started with 3 and he doesn't really block that often.
Yeah, I was also gonna say base is Black Mega Man, but it's 2020. We can't say that.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Alex is an ear for one stream, and immediately we're gonna get the channel pulled down.
I had a follow up for that. My tongue.
Who's Mega Man Yellow?
Oh no.
Mega
I
Man
was gonna
12.
say what? I was gonna say the one guy from Battle Network, but I don't even remember what his fucking name is.
Describe design.
The one that's used by the rich girl.
Oh, fucking Glide.
Glide. Glide's yellow Mega Man.
One of the few Legends references, and you don't even fight him.
Yeah, I know, and he also like does nothing. Even in the animated series, he just like does nothing.
His entire gimmick was like, I have rare chips. Hey, rare chips don't mean anything. Oh.
His entire shtick was he's supposed to be like the smart one, but then every time he like comes up with some idea about something, it just immediately gets fucked by whatever.
When you say that, I'm just
he's
immediately.
like, I have a strategy, and then it just doesn't work.
You see, when you describe it, I'm just like I'm the one with the rare cards and stuff, with the rare chips and stuff like that. I just think of him as like any kind of filler Yu-Gi-Oh character kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, you got it right. He has the rare cards.
Oh yeah,
they
there was
play
some.
Yu-Gi-Oh now.
Oh yeah, there was a Battle Network series. Huh.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Mega
Yeah,
Man's a
and a
bit
really-
weird
really
though
good story.
because his voice actor is very Californian, despite the fact that he's Canadian.
What does that mean?
The accent.
The accent
He
is
sounds like
very.
Whatever you want, baby.
he sounds like a surfer bro, and it's a bit weird.
By the way, do you know what the energy source that Wily used to make base stronger than Mega Man is?
Basium.
Basium.
Basium is what it was in the
Classic, I know
series.
at least. I don't know about.
No,
Battle Network- well, I mean, Battle Network's a completely different beast.
Yeah.
because
I
it's-
got it. He used vibranium.
Yeah, I was gonna say, remember how in Battle Network base was like just this enigmatic like super boss that didn't really like do anything. He just existed for you to fight.
Yeah. He didn't even really be relevant until the Japanese-only series.
Yeah, he just kind of was there, and he's like, "Oh, I'm base," and you're like, "Oh, cool. Who are you?" And he's like, "Let's fight." And you're like, okay."
You don't... Like, he kind
Yellow
of...
Mega Man is Merrick because of the winged dragon around.
Well, it's like I just got done recording my footage for my Gunvolt review, and I was just reminded of the first time we played it on stream. Nova, I think, like the penultimate boss. Like that dude looks like. Look up Nova right now from Gunvolt. That dude looks like he should have a Millennium item on him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Alright, let's look this up. Oh crap, my arm.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh crap, I got Kirby.
Oh yeah, no,
Going back to,
dude.
like, base EXE, it's not too inaccurate.
That just makes me
'cause
think about. That just makes me. Sorry, I was just gonna say that makes me think about how Colonel looks like he comes from Final Fantasy.
Yeah. He does look kind of out of FF7 a little bit.
Yeah.
Like he just looks like that kind of guy. It's like we need to go stop Meteor from destroying the planet.
Man, if only that happened in X4.
That would probably be a much
Well, I
better
mean,
story.
I guess that kind of is
That
the
feels like a
plot.
meme
I mean,
shot.
that's kind of the plot of X5. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I was about to say, wasn't there an X game where something was gonna crash and they had to blow it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. An entire RNG-based
So
gimmick
dumb.
for the entire story.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's RNG, and by love it, I mean who the fuck sat down and came up with
Okay.
that design decision?
I was about to have a heart attack because I thought that was gonna be a fucking Kaizo trap right there.
The wall just breaks.
Because you're like 1 pixel away from that. Oh my god.
Urban, why don't we be ready for Salt?
Yeah,
For
Urban,
tomorrow
what-
or what?
Because there's gonna be an assault tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Explain.
Smash Brothers.
I mean, he's not wrong, but
I don't get the joke.
I mean,
Not bad.
people are gonna be salty with the new Smash Brothers character no matter what because it's not the character
Oh
that
yeah,
I wanted.
yeah.
I can't believe they put Pipe
I
Pig in
love,
Smash. He's
I
not
love
even a video
the
game
one.
character.
I love the one that I retweeted earlier of the SpongeBob of like people complaining about Dante. The only people who think Dante's an edgy sword character have never played Devil May Cry,
Yeah,
Or
that's
they,
not
only
wrong.
or they somehow only played DMC2.
or reboot
bastard.
DMC.
Or the reboots.
Yeah.
It's just like Dante is not an edgy character like in any stretch of the imagination. He's a fucking goofball.
Fucking dork.
He's the whole damn circus.
Fucking doing a big ass heart.
And yeah, he makes a heart that breaks a pillar while he's making an eulogy to his dick. Like,
Didn't he do
By the
like
way, everyone's sitting here complaining about who the next character is gonna be when we all know it's gonna be Balloon Kid.
finally someone gets it?
Yes.
Wait, the FNAF balloon kid?
Yep.
Yeah.
His name was Balloon Boy, by the way. For that, or whatever.
Not a true fan.
You're not you fan.
Fake fan.
No. Here's the point. They're gonna call him Balloon Kid just to piss everyone off.
You're not a true fan unless you play 50-20 mode.
In Super Smash Brothers, I always like to keep characters to their original source material. But today, I said fuck it.
It's Balloon Kid now.
No, and I said fucking and decided to get 2 characters from Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Some people would be hype about that.
I know,
Yeah,
at
there
least,
would be
I know
people
at
that
least
would.
2 people I follow.
Yeah,
that would be hype.
come on, Ringo and Smash, let's go.
I would.
Say it for Smash!
But can we get the line piece in Smash?
Well,
The
no.
line piece, yes.
Apparently the Sonic movie has been rated PG, and damn, I want it to be rated R so Sonic can say fuck.
No, you can be PG-13 and get away with one bug.
Yeah. I still remember seeing this one tweet saying Sonic was meant for teens and older adults. I was like, what?
Mm.
See, here's the thing. I would get hype about Cosmos being the one that came.
Yeah.
Came in because I really enjoyed Xenosaga.
Yeah.
And I mean, it would get a female in the fighter.
Yeah,
class.
because right now we're kind of in a sausage fest right now, so...
Which, I mean, nothing wrong with that, but you know,
Who the fuck plays fighting games to play as a girl? Fucking weirdos.
more people than you think.
Well, did you look at?
I want fucking Heracles from the Fate series.
Oh yes, hell yeah.
Ass motherfucker.
I agree with you there. Yeah, give us Heracles.
Listen, I have too much testosterone in my daily life, okay?
But Raz, can I just say something?
Yes.
It's Hercules.
We don't need this.
I don't want this.
I don't even know what's going
So
on.
Mega Man.
I didn't even get a response. Like, this is not
No,
deserved.
because I'm just confused because I've always, at least in terms of like proper names, always seen it as Heracles.
Well, no, it's still Hercules. It's just Heracles.
One is definitely more true to the Greek. Yeah, Greek origin. No, wait. Yeah, Greek. I always get confused who stole from who, and it was the Romans. who stole from the
Yeah.
Greek.
It's kind of amazing how Dante's already being hyped up so much just because the DMC3 news.
Yeah.
The fact that
Definitely.
Also, Ping, I would love a Tails character, but there's not gonna be a Tails character.
Also, Stefan, you're
I feel
saying
like
that,
the
but-
Lloyd train kind of died out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Also,
Good
Stefan,
job,
you say that, but the Fate series is also known for making Leonardo da Vinci a woman.
I mean, is there? A
And
problem?
also, Pat, of course the Lloyd one died out. We want Lilith from Tales of Destiny, who used a fucking frying pan as her weapon. That's what bitches come for.
I like how this guy thinks.
Again, I always think of the one edit Tyler did back in the Smash 4 days. That's it's the Tales of Symphonia anime. Like Lloyd's on the ground on his knees, about to like really cry, and then right as he's about to cry, it just shows the picture of the Lloyd V costume.
I really still appreciate that one of the highlights is just my rant in Chain of Memory.
That timing could not have been more perfect.
And again, I said it before, the best part was I wasn't even looking at the stream, so I didn't even
Yeah.
see that was going on.
Bruh,
Slowdown actually kind of helped me out there.
Yeah.
thank you, God, for slowing everything down.
So earlier we were making jokes. Well, Pat made a joke about Sakurai designing characters, and I just like thought of kind of like an extension of that. Just like Sakurai's just sitting there. You know, usually whenever I'm designing a Smash Brothers character, I like to stay as faithful as possible. But Miyamoto replaced my breakfast with crystal meth, so yeah, now we're here.
So Pat, did you enjoy
And
that?
now Mario's a woman.
I think you enjoyed that little feature of this stage.
Oh yay! Such a great throwback to Dr. Wily's Revenge right there.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean.
And also,
you guys wanted.
female Mario is canon within my 6 fan fictions.
I don't want your fan.
That was it.
Fanfiction.net.
More like fanfiction. Shit.
Oof.
See, I'm funny. Love me.
Laugh.
Laugh!
Hang on.
Thank you.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but I was like,
Thank you, Final Fantasy X.
basic. I was like, that's too basic.
That's not a
Like-
2020 meme anymore.
I ain't no basic bitch.
Not a lie.
That's a
It's
lie.
okay. That just proves how basic Pat is. That he goes for the lowest common denominator.
Yeah,
Lowest
that-
common denominator.
I'm sorry, Alex, but that's how you play the YouTube game, okay?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
oh, crap,
you ain't wrong.
right.
Have you seen how many Fortnite YouTubers there were?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Patrick, why aren't you streaming Fortnite? That's how you get the Twitch.
That's what I've been saying for years.
Because
Fortnite's
it's been
been
tainted
out
by a
for
ninja
years.
skin, so no.
It's been out since 2017. Well, I mean, it got really popular in 2017.
I've been saying it this last decade.
That's right. That's right. We need to go back to Minecraft.
Yeah.
This guy knows what's up.
Minecraft is for everyone.
Except
Going
its
back to an
creator.
earlier topic, Alex, would you the hypothetical versions for Pat to play with Battle Network? Would 3 seems obvious because we have an extra boss battle to give him. What do you think with 4, 5, and 6? Because I'm leaning Proto Man.
See, that's what- that-
actually.
Yeah, no. Proto Man definitely for 5.
Yeah.
For 4, I don't know because those both suck.
Pat would see only a third of a third of the game because we're not replaying the same thing. 3
Yeah.
fucking times.
Yeah, so I guess Red Sun probably.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then
you get to see Gutsman again, so you know.
Oh,
familiar
yay.
for him. But then we could introduce him to
Excu-
Spout Man in that unfortunate situation.
Excuse you, Patrick. Did you just diss on my man Gutsman? He's the OG.
Your wife was shit.
So that's how you all know I'm not an ass fan.
Your wife
Yeah.
who's shit.
I think 6 is also
Alex,
one
it's
that's-
because when we play I gotta show Alex this.
Yeah, I was about to say just send
Yeah.
me the clip.
Okay, I gotta show him the base image first. Is it? So Alex, when we played Mega Man 2 on Game Boy, your item get screen is this, and we decided to meme the hell out of it. At that point,
Oh,
basic.
no.
it's
Hang on.
blank white, so you can just do whatever the fuck
So
you
basically,
want.
it's like, basically like, like you see that Rush? That's a shit opinion.
Look, Rush, shit opinion.
I
And in the
approve of
case
this
of-
new meme format.
In case of prankster calling out Teppy.
Oh, I'm still not happy over that.
Yeah, I think Battle Network 4 and 6 are the only ones really worth questioning.
Ha,
And
you
at that
guys
point,
playing, you guys playing Battle Network. I'm here playing the OG Internet Fighter .hack.
like, you are not wrong. I still need to actually check out that series. I don't know how good it is, but
In
Yeah,
my
no
opinion,
comparisons.
it is very solid. But
I always see
It
the
is
game. I've seen
also,
the games
you
in
know, an
RPG
RPG trying to pretend to be an MMO. So take that how you will.
Ah,
that sounds
Final Fantasy
rough.
12.
Yeah. So
Good jump, Pat.
it's a little yeah. Final Fantasy 12. Let's talk about Final Fantasy 12. I actually enjoy that game a lot. Like, not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite Final Fantasies. But
There you go.
it is so unbearably slow.
And the main character is not the main character, by the way.
Yeah, no, I always love when I point that out to people, and then they're like, no, but, and then they just sit and think about it.
It's like that.
It's like how I ruined Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds for Jason by pointing out that Crow is a self-insert fan character.
which one was Crow? Is he the Joey Wheeler?
No, he's the one that uses black wings. The
I don't think I
little
got
like
that
bird
far.
thing. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he was a pretty later
Okay.
character.
The point is that he was supposed to be introduced as just a one-off villain, but they made him into a main character because everyone loved the deck that he played outside in the real game.
Wow.
So as soon as I told Jason that he was just a self-insert fan character, he was like, "But he," and then he just sat and thought about it, and he's like, "Oh my god, you're right."
Oh, this is good. 'Cause actually- Easy though.
Oh, holy shit! I just realized. I didn't notice, but after the highlights video, we got a bunch of followers, and we're at 1,500 followers right now. So thank you guys.
Yay!
It's like holy shit.
Nice, Sue.
Alright, Dr. Wily!
Go kill Dr. Wily.
W.
Ooh,
Well, just because
looking castle
PSB
this
brought it
time.
up. So Aki's thing wasn't necessarily because of that, but also because of the whole voice actress being involved with that cult stuff, and then them not wanting to do stuff with the Arcadia movement because it was like.
What?
Okay, so that character was involved with something called the Arcadia movement, which was basically kind of a cult of psychics based around this one guy, Divine. But when it started getting to the season to involve them as like the main villain, which they were planning to do for season 2, a voice actress with the series got caught up in something like that IRL, like being involved with like an actual like cult that had gotten like arrested for like public disturbances and stuff in Japan.
This is some Battlestar Galactica nonsense.
And they really didn't want to associate themselves with that, so they completely cut the whole plot.
Oh my god. Ah!
And because of that
these
character
things.
never got proper closure like they were supposed to.
Good job, Pat. You fell for it.
And fans are still upset about that because the character base got fucked because of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, apparently that was something with Battlestar Galactica back in the day, like 4th season, going on 5, and it's like, oh no, one of the main actresses joined a fucking cult, so, you know, gotta cut that right off, and it's like, okay, this character who was very important to the plot just leaves.
Yeah, so like I said, she's still important in the plot. She's one of the main characters, but she never gets closure on her personal character arc because of that. So she kind of just sits there and is like, "Yeah, you got this, main character. Let me shout your name every time I can to give you moral support because we have a romance going on that never went anywhere."
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And we can't have actual proper character development.
I know, right?
What are you, high? We're here to sell cards, not tell a story.
I actually quite like the manga version of Jaden's character.
Also, Wily's a dick.
Yes, he is.
You're realizing that now.
I never played a Mega
Well,
Man.
it's because the manga was, funnily enough, the only thing that was actually like done by the original creator.
Yeah.
Up until I think Arc 5.
He definitely had a
'cause
hand in it. I remember that.
Yeah, because in the anime, he only was involved until like the end of the original. I'm pretty sure. Like he didn't want to do any more after that.
Yeah, I mean, he was already busy considering he was kind of stuck for life doing the card games art.
Yeah. So he ended up just focusing more on the manga, and then a different team took care of the anime, which is why the anime became less focused on the story and more focused on the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Heart of the cards.
And I remember it was.
And then it
I think it was a manga. It was Takahashi's idea. Actually, it's like, we're not gonna do the same plot as the anime, otherwise, what's the point of the manga? So they did their own plot for that.
God,
I remember the main artist and writer for the GX manga. He had like little 4 commas at the end of every chapter that he usually go into like behind the scenes stuff. And that was like one of the first ones. Was like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do the exact same stuff. You can give people their own personalities, different decks, and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah, which is why a lot of people will swear by the manga compared to the anime, which is fair because Konami wasn't even doing the anime itself until like Arc 5. It was 4Kids that handled most of the stuff.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy fighting Giant Susie, Pat?
That was not fun, especially with the damage output.
Yeah. You're gonna really
what
like
the?
later on
What?
in the game. Right into the next half.
Okay, just one.
Yeah, and Prankster, I do see where you're coming from because that is a lot of what happens in Japanese media is that if an emergency or something bad happens in Japan, they will tend to pull story elements from that, but that just is kind of a culture thing there. Like, hey,
to cut real quick, we do like a 2-screen Wily stage, and then it's just like, no, you're right. It's in the other boss is like, what the fuck?
That is an interesting transition. I think I noted that the other night.
Yeah. Okay. So who is next?
We're going for Dustman.
Dustman. Okay.
Dustman.
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 He
One of
knows
the
how to-
weirder
he
designs.
knows how to clean up the trash.
Hey, come on, come on.
Dustman's redesign was kind of weird in Battle Network.
I don't think I've seen it as Battle Network design.
Vaguely remember.
He was in Battle Network 6.
Oh, that's probably why. I only
Yeah.
played 6 once.
Mm-hmm. I still haven't finished a Gregor playthrough, actually. I played a bunch of Falzar.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, Gregor
put
was the
those
one I
knives
played
back.
and probably would have been the one I recommended to Pat to play.
Mm-hmm. Really, I think it... Yeah, that's definitely a hard one to say, because, like, there's benefits to both if you want to go for, like, fan service that Pat would have experienced at that point, or just certain movesets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do feel like 6 does a very solid job of ending the series.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't need a continuation to Battle Network. I just want to be able to play them on modern consoles.
Yeah, that's why I really hope after the Zero and ZX collection, the next one is the Battle Network collection. I hope it's the next one that they end up doing. Oh my god.
Yep.
And yes, PSP, that is something that a lot of people in the Yu-Gi-Oh community are very happy about, is the fact that they didn't add a new summoning mechanic with the new
Yeah.
series.
Oh, thank god.
Now, technically, there is like a new thing.
We don't need another.
They've stated that it's specifically just for the show,
Mm-hmm.
because it's basically speed dueling but on crack.
Oh,
You got 10 cards, win!
No, just listen to this. So it's got the same, like, you know, restrictions of, like, you've only got 3 zones and blah, 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 blah. But you can infinitely summon as many times as you want, even normal summons. And you can
Okay.
summon without tribute, just like in the original.
This sounds dangerous.
It is very dangerous, but that's why they literally said, we're making brand new cards for this. It's called Rush Duels, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Making brand new cards for this, and you can't use regular cards in this mode. You can only use Rush Duel cards.
Yeah, like how they had specific spell cards for the duels and 5Ds for the bikes and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Also, Teddy,
What?
you ready for more CTR?
Okay, granted, it's one character this time, so yeah,
Bruh.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to it.
I
And
did
it looks
find
like
it impressive that they are pulling from Huge Adventure now, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big,
Mega,
like, I know.
Mega Mix looks fantastic.
I know, that was a big, like, what the fuck when it was data, I was like, wait, what is Mega Mix? I looked it up, I'm like,
This is a
Oh.
popular
Reminds me of
Mega
that one-
Man, manga series.
Reminds me of that disturbing creation when that one SpongeBob episode.
I feel bad that every stream I come in, somehow Yu-Gi-Oh comes in at some point. Every
Yeah,
single
well,
fucking time.
It doesn't help that was reading the GX manga lately between shifts at work, so I...
Like, I don't even try it. Yeah, I don't even try. It just
So it's
happens.
become
Back to reading
Yu-Gi-Oh!
the trap card again.
Pat was the one that brought it up this time.
Yeah. And that
What-
tangent
what-
ended up lasting like 2 entire Robot Master stages.
Yeah.
Hey, nobody
Ah!
cares.
Ah!
We're just going through the Wily stuff.
That was
We haven't
scary.
even got to Dr. Wahi yet.
Oh yeah, we got the new big eye.
That was scary.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to
Pat-
Dr.
Pat,
Wily.
Pat, do you need a hug? Do you need a hug?
Later.
Can I get a hug?
I must persevere first.
No, Urban, you don't get anything.
Damn.
I don't get to live?
Urban,
Yes.
you look tired.
Good job,
Urban, you
Pat.
look tired. You should go to sleep.
Oh my god,
listening
what the
to you?
fuck?
Pat, you're breaking it. You're not even at the bullshit of the stage yet.
Look at this video, Tevi.
Huh? No, I don't want to.
No, Alex,
It says something I don't believe in, so I'm not gonna watch.
I think whatever we pick for Pat to play Battle Network 4 would decide what he'd do for Battle Network 6, just so like we have characters so we can see some conclusions.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Though I think Gregor might not be a bad one because of Battle Network 2. See the full realization of the Cyber Beast. Or Bug Beast, what have you.
Yeah. Two, honestly, like, out of all of them, I feel like story-wise had a really nice story.
Mm-hmm. It definitely started off strong considering you have to fight a fucking mobster.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Dear Mario, where am I, Fat Yoshi?
I thought his name was Big Yoshi.
Pat, that jump might not be, well, outside of getting them to pop up like that. You
Excuse me, his name is Yashi.
Big Yoshi.
Big Yashi.
That's
Big
a Chungus,
there
how
you go.
dare you.
There we go.
He's a big Yashi.
Has he seen the cheese?
PSP is asking what our opinions on if Spyro got into Smash.
Okay.
I didn't like company, but
I'd be down for it. I mean, I have
I'm
more
fine.
attachment to Crash, but oh
I
god.
do think
Yeah,
Crash-
I would
I
be
prefer
down. I would
Crash.
be down for Spyro to get in, but I would want him to get in after Crash.
this
Next, though.
is finicky, Pat. So be careful.
Next.
I
Smash.
can see why.
You had
Oh.
you had a bit more pixel space to work with in the original.
That is bullshit.
It did not translate very well into this version.
Man, I feel like there's a lot more tighter jumps in this game than either of the
Mhm.
two previous ones.
What are you talking about, Pat? This is all perfectly doable. You're just bad.
I mean, he's not wrong, but he's also
Oh, he asked. PSP asked if it was okay if they pulled moves in the Legends trilogy or the Shadow Legacy.
I think they would go more PS1 because it's more iconic for.
Yeah.
and
again,
they'd pull
Sakurai-
everything they need, like considering everything Terry had.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They'll find a way.
I would hope that they don't pull.
Don't lose your way.
Shadow.
I don't know what that's a reference to.
Did you not ever see the Mario Party stuff?
Did you?
Yes.
Well, I didn't.
That's always an interesting response.
I'm
when
better
someone
than you
asks,
because
have
I've
you
seen
blank,
something.
and they're like, "Have you?"
Have you?
Get wrecked, scrub.
Get on
No,
my
you-
non-existent level.
Yeah,
By the
come
way,
back
Pat,
to
what-
me. I was just saying,
Do I gotta
come back
slide
to me.
at that point?
Come back to me when you're like Jason, where you're like, I've rewatched this video 57 times in the last 5 minutes.
That would be Jason.
That is Jason.
Pat, you'll want to shoot the top blocks even because.
Ah,
that is,
okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime a trailer comes out for something that Jason enjoys, I just talk to him and he goes, "Oh yeah, I watched the trailer like 100 times, and it's only been out
That
for
was
2
like the most-
hours."
That was kind of the aggravating thing about when the best friends played MGS5 The Phantom Pain is that Liam wouldn't stop watching all the trailers and he'd just keep quoting the stuff at the beginning of the games like, dude, just let the fucking scene play out. God. We're aware that you watched them like 5 billion times. Relax.
But how will my audience not know it if I know the quote if I
Yeah,
don't-
how am I supposed to flex my superior nerd knowledge? Show
Get
it.
wrecked, nerds.
You might want to save state halfway through this, Pat.
Oh,
It's a little
I see why. I see why.
Retreat, retreat.
We're
Retreat.
already cheating, so we don't have any morals to quench.
Because
What
there
the fuck did I just...
be some
Quench.
bullshit in this game.
Yeah, I was about to say Steph, but I don't know if that's the right word choice.
No, it's not. I feel like I've spent more time reading a thesaurus than I should have, but I don't know how to actually apply the words.
If you can get an Echo Fighter for one of the DLC characters that have come out, what would it be?
Pointless, but
I
I
mean,
know.
the problem is the DLC characters have been so unique.
they're
and
so
stuff like that.
they're so specifically designed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just to use Joker as an example, like even if you tried to use like somebody from another Persona game, the only one that could potentially like do for him would be Tatsuya, and that's just because Persona 2 lets you equip guns as a sub weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
And obviously they're not gonna go for that one because that one's older. Not many people know about it.
Yeah,
Nobody
because
knows
what's a
what that is.
Persona 1 and 2?
It's older and
What's a
Atlas can't
Persona?
really do much with
Yeah.
it. The original
like that.
writer's no longer there. Like, that
Yeah,
was the-
because no, like that was the big thing. Like the fact that they completely changed writing teams from Persona 2 to Persona 3. That's the only reason why it's only referenced as opposed to having any direct continuation.
Mhm.
And it was
Was
just
it an actual
specifically
decision, or
because
did they just like leave?
it was an actual decision. They decided that they didn't want to touch on the original creators' like legacy stuff. So they're like, you know what? Let's just let them have their story that they told. Let's tell our own story and just use elements from their story. That's why
Woo!
Persona
Look at that
shit
sprite
is
flickering.
focused a lot more on the human aspect rather than the shadow aspect.
Rush kept falling to his death there.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
real unfortunate, Pat.
Oh!
I know.
Murdered you.
I have a friend on a different server who has many rants of his disappointment that they couldn't keep the original stuff as they went forward.
I mean, I'm kind of okay with it because like there are some things that I like about the original 2 games, but there are other things that I'm really glad that we don't have anymore. Hitler as a final boss.
Would be
You know,
kind of.
What?
You don't know about that?
You didn't know about that?
For the first.
Bruh.
Okay, so for Persona 2 Innocent Sin, the first of the duology, you fight Hitler as the final boss.
What?
You didn't know this?
No! It's not exactly common knowledge, I'll grant
I
him
know.
that.
Because
Yeah.
what? Because I thought the only Persona game was
No,
Persona 5.
it's okay because they censored it. They censored it over here by giving him shades and calling him Führer.
What do you mean
instead of
Persona
Hitler.
5 wasn't the first one?
What do you mean Persona 5 wasn't the first Persona game?
I am failing at this jump so many times.
Yeah. There's some insanity we got going on here.
Okay, I do that jump perfectly
I
fine.
I just love that their ability to censor him is to give him shades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think
That's
about it, nobody's played Street Fighter 1, right?
I have. It sucks. It's not good.
I
That's why no one else plays it.
never actually touched that stuff.
That's how I feel about Persona 1. I go, don't play it. It
Yeah,
sucks.
Persona 1 is not that great. 2's great, though.
Yeah, no. Two is still a solid game. Or solid duology in general. Like it has a really good story. So I'm okay with going back to playing that, even if you can get lost really easily because it doesn't really tell you what to do.
1 is for people who really are curious.
Yeah.
Like it is not required reading.
Oh, thank you. I already have enough of that.
Oh my god. Okay, this just me fucking up right now.
Are you saying that you played Persona without playing Shin Megami Tensei?
No,
I
it's
also want to
Shin
get to those games
Megami
eventually too.
I don't know. I
Shut up,
feel
weeb.
like ceilings are really tough. Like, not only are the jumps really tight in this game, but I feel like ceilings are really small too. In this
Maybe that's
one.
where the difficulty stems from.
At least it's not Mega Man 2 where empty air has a ceiling.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah. There's an open sky. I jumped. I hit the box.
Oh yeah, somebody linked
the
linked
Fury,
Hitler
yeah.
in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bro,
No,
you kidding me?
Trickster.
No.
Oh my god.
PBX, no. Rock would not work as a Teriyako. Their movesets are too different.
Okay, Pat, safe state.
Okay.
This jump is stupid. All right, you gotta get to the very edge, and then summon rush onto the spikes.
Do you
Oh
not
my-
have rushed yet?
You do not have rush yet. You learned that during
Okay.
this.
You made it.
God, that's tight.
Now time to tempt
10 points. Congratulations, Patrick. You have won the ability to live another day.
Take
Not
that.
anymore. Rush
I
is
just
just
like
like the
that
fuck.
Rush just looks at you and he goes, "Congrats, Mega Man! You won the ability to live another day."
Psych.
Please say psych.
I'm just imagining like an animation of Mega Man, but with Pat's face, and he's just like, at this point, he's like, "I don't want to play anymore.
Oh my-
Can we go home, Rush?" No,
Until
you must
we're
defeat
finished.
Dr. Watt.
We have Mega Man 3 at home. The Mega Man 3 is like. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, Mega Man 3 at home this game.
Oh, damn.
That is a dick placement for a spike. Oh my god.
Oh, that's so mean! That is so mean!
This
you
game
talking
is
about?
giving out all the bro moments.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh. Bruh.
I'm just, because my stream lags all the time, I'm just watching Pat continually die to the spikes over and over again. Oh, he finally made it, yay!
All right, Pat, choose your side.
Choose your destiny.
I don't like these.
Choose it wisely.
Choose your destiny.
Oh, I see that spike he was talking about. Oh my god.
That's so mean.
That's not the first time they've done it, but every time they do it, it's like.
You see,
why
I
did you
see
do this?
that, and I immediately think of that one life mech tool in Mega Man 9.
Now
Yeah.
choose your destiny wisely. It may affect you for the rest of your life.
Pat's like, I don't want to choose. I just want to go home.
That
I just
also
wanna-
that shielder is a fuck.
Okay, so does Dustman have a weakness to a previous one?
I don't think so, but his pattern's pretty easy.
Okay.
When he jumps, you slide under him. You shoot him when he's not sucking or blowing. Yes, take that as you will.
Good
y'all are
job
mature.
just damage boosting there, Pat.
When
So these are the 5 bosses, right? Or the 4, I mean?
the
Yeah.
4, and when he shoots it, just jump upwards because of how the pattern breaks.
This is just like...
I think Dustman is usually one of the ones you fight first in the OG4.
Usually for a lot of people I know it's Toadman they normally fight.
Well, yeah, Toadman's abusable, but I know Dustman has a pretty easy pattern.
This stage is
Insert-
created by the maker of Bubsy 3D.
Insert I can't beat
Is that
Airman,
me?
but replace it with I can't beat Dr. Wily stages from Mega Man 3 Game Boy.
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
Unfortunately.
I can't defeat Dr. Wily stages from Mega Man 3 Game Boy.
He got a decent pattern there going on.
Oh my gosh, but touch damage does so much. Holy shit.
There we go, I got some sort of script written.
He's a vacuum. Vacuums have a lot of damage.
They have a last suck.
Yeah, they suck you, alright.
Dustman was. I know. I remember Dustman EXC's form you gave him was actually useful because it had shuffle, so it definitely made it quite the valuable asset in competitive play.
There was competitive play for Battle
Oh yeah,
Network?
and there still is because Battle Network 6 came out when the wireless adapter was prevalent,
Uh-huh.
and people were able
Oh, yeah,
to
no-
work that shit into the emulator. So yeah, you can play competitive Battle Network 6.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
no, you can totally fight people. It's actually pretty cool.
Although
Okay.
in one Grand Prix,
I
out
would
there,
never
you can
do it
look
because
up.
that.
Go on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would never do it because it requires big brain things that I don't have. But
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fun to watch.
Big brain
Yeah.
plays, baby.
Man, that is weird you gotta wait that long to get Rush Jet. That's
The second half of the game,
okay, so Dustman and then Dyke or
Skullman.
Skullman, okay.
Skull.
I remember
Okay.
Skullman from the Battle Network animated series, and oh my god, he was like he was one of my favorite characters just because of how weird he was, and just
Yeah.
every time he appeared, he acted like he was a villain when he actually wasn't. Like every time he appeared, he was like, "Ooh, look at me! I'm so spoopy and creepy. I'm gonna like eat you." And then it's like, "Ah, but I'm actually a pretty chill dude."
Would you have lunch with Skullman?
I have lunch with his net op. She's a pretty chill woman.
Yeah, she's pretty chill.
Yeah.
She's kind of a nothing character in the actual games, but that's kind of a lot of Battle Network characters, I guess. From
Yeah, she's just a fortune teller. Like that's just her thing. She's just a fortune teller.
yeah, like the three characters who kind of became like a hero team in the anime were just kind of shopkeepers that you never actually bought anything from. Like, I'm here.
Yeah.
You can fight me, I guess.
It's okay. What they did with Sharkman was the best thing ever.
Oh yeah, no, Mesa was the best.
Yeah, Mesa and Sharkman was the best fucking thing ever. Like,
Beef.
What? Now I gotta
Shark-
ask why
Shark-
was there a
Sharkman always the chill bro that shows up to help.
Remember,
Like, yo, what's up, Mega Man? It's your boy, Sharkman.
But what about Stash Man?
Stash Man.
that was Kingman. He only had a one-off.
Oh yeah, he barely appeared, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a one-off, which
Yeah.
is weird considering how prevalent he was in Battle Network 3.
Yeah, no, because I was like, yeah, because you fight him like multiple times. in,
You have an You have a fight where you have an optional fight before the tournament, and then you have to fight him at the semifinals. And also, Kingman is rough. If you don't know what you're
Yeah,
doing, he can really wreck you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, Tempo Man Transparent Image is heavy. I can stuff with this.
I mean, I don't necessarily mind that as much PSP because I mean it's, you know, it's a different interpretation of the characters. And plus I didn't grow up on the classic series, so I didn't have. I always thought.
I grew up on the Ruby Spears cartoon, and I didn't even think about that shit.
Alright,
wait, is that the wait, is the one you just brought up the one that's with the now I've got your power and then he gets fucking decked?
He's gonna blast President Lincoln.
I still think
the only thing I know about that cartoon when Pharaoh Man decks Mega Man.
Yes.
We thought Pharaoh Man was at his best in Battle Network. It was really in the Ruby Spears cartoon.
There's that I know, the Mega Man you're full of shit moment. And then God, there was an episode that like there was this ancient tribe that wanted to turn everybody into cat people.
Excuse me?
Yes, this was an episode, and the only thing I remember is legit Mega Man has to grab Roll's butt to make her power down. What? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Thanks. Nice.
I think this was some Goku's tail from Dragon Ball.
I'm calling the police.
Oh, and then they also.
How about?
And then the one where they completely F with series canon and it's just like, oh yeah, here comes X in for one episode.
Wait a minute.
Spike, Bark Mandrill, and Vile.
But yeah, no, when any scene that involves Cutman is also great. Because he's literally just like him and Gutsman are like the Jesse and James of that series where they just come in and just get immediately owned.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dip for the rest of the night. I got a couple things I gotta work on.
Alright,
see ya.
Alright, see you later. Take it easy, guys.
As we see that, I see Pat die into a pit.
Funnily enough, they actually referenced that cat episode in the Battle Network anime.
God.
Oh.
I want to go back and rewatch the Battle Network. I never finished it. Like I got all the way to when they started doing the second series, and I kind of fell off of it after.
I managed to watch I watched all the stuff that came out in English. I never finished from onward when Duo attacked the planet.
Was it like on Kids, 4Kids or something?
It wasn't 4Kids dub, but it was definitely a similar cast. Well, no. A lot of the actors were people from like Edda and Eddie and stuff like that. So,
alright.
So Vancouver
like,
cast.
Dex has the same voice actor as Eddie from Edda and Eddie, and it's weird.
The one I will
God, now you've pointed that out and I can hear it.
The one I will never let die is that Face was voiced by Ed in Battle Network.
It's easier to see because he wasn't doing the same voice, but someone who was doing a similar voice was Number Man being voiced by Ed.
Oh, yeah.
Double D, I should say.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, yeah. No, as soon as you said it, I'm like they literally did basically the same thing because he was basically the same thing.
Yeah.
What do I keep seeing this video of Dante riding on an invisible motorcycle?
Devil May Cry 5, baby.
That sounds like it says a lot about what you're doing rather than anything else.
Okay,
do you want to talk about something there?
Possibly.
It's okay, ED. We're here for you.
Thank you.
Are we?
Welcome to Smashers Anonymous.
No, we're not, but we're gonna tell him we are.
I mean, I could.
I've been lied to.
Oh yeah, congrats. Urban is here for you.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh my god.
this fucking guy.
Everyone just starting to realize why Pat kept me around all those years ago.
And then he got too strong, and then his power must be contained.
What?
Pat didn't give him a paycheck.
We get paid?
Yeah, we get paid? Oh shit. No, technically in that partnership, I was supposed to be the one paying him if we were pedantic about it, because I was supposed to be the owner.
Yeah, you were the owner of the channel. Meanwhile, I did all the fucking work capturing footage and shit.
I don't know how we came to the conclusion that I was the owner.
I don't know how we did.
That sounds like we should have done the different arrangement there.
Because you had a really dumb middle schooler me and like, oh, this is fine.
This works.
And I was also a dumb middle schooler, so I was like, yeah, this is fine.
Exploitation.
Even though it's like, yeah, it's like, actually, this should be the other way around, Alex. What the fuck are you going on about?
This is some social network shit.
Yeah, Pat, you do everything for me, and I get us all the views. Oh shit, that makes sense.
from my great exposure base of crickets.
Wait, so you paid Pat an exposure?
Exactly.
In a way, he kind of.
Oh my god.
I mean, what the sad part is that I actually did have more subscribers than him at the time.
And then I dwarfed you.
Yeah, and then everyone liked him, and then everyone liked him more because he actually has a likable personality.
God damn.
Wait, at least
Hold on, let me go subscribe real quick.
Pat, I'm not sure you're getting that power up.
He's sad now.
Yeah, you needed the drill bomb.
You can try though.
I mean, he certainly did.
Do or do not, there is no try to cool Gandalf.
Remember in Captain N where Wily powered up the Mega Man 1 Robot Masters with the 3 sacred treasures?
Oh, of course.
No, but that does sound.
But I want that now in modern.
Captain N was also an amazing thing to exist, and everyone wants to pretend it didn't happen, but it did. And we need to acknowledge that fact.
Do we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Certainly worth. Skullman, he won't do anything until you do something. He's less aggressive in this version. Throw a bunch of junk at his face.
Let's just beat the shit out of him.
Show him your junk!
Show me your junk!
I refuse to acknowledge cuts, man.
And we're talking about the Cutman brothers because those guys are pretty legit.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Cutsmen were great.
Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take the L on there, and then just,
Yeah. Just reset the bracket.
Yeah, reset the bracket, chief.
But, speaking of that, I remember one tournament labeled Bracket Reset as True Finals, and I kinda love that.
Oh my
It's
god.
like it's Grand Finals and then True Finals.
True finals.
It's like, okay, that kinda sounds badass. I kinda like that.
It's like, you know, it's like I always thought it was gonna be Thug Finals, but this sounds better.
This is giving me Arena and then True Arena flashback vibes.
Yeah.
You beat the Arena, now the True Arena.
Yeah, shoot him when he's shooting you, or shoot him when he's running at you.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
No, I
You
don't.
did it. You
don't
defeated
want this to
what
be
was
open.
like,
Close it.
Loisimos.
what was he, the second best Cossack number in the manga?
Yeah, I think so.
I know he and Ringman got a lot of play.
Okay, so next is Drillman?
Dive Man.
Oh my gosh, I have guessed wrong on every single one. Damn.
You're really bad at your Mega Man 4.
I played through Mega Man 4 like one time. So
And then you viewed it that one time back on the lower room.
yeah.
I almost suffocated on potatoes. How was your guys' day?
That sounds quite the story.
Dive Man actually has a decent sprite in this.
Yeah.
He translated better than
Hard Man last time.
They have similar body shape, but yeah, Dive Man had the benefit of a later game.
Yeah.
Dive Man was also an interesting transition to Battle Network. He was kind of forgettable, but then again, those early bosses kind of were.
Fair enough.
That was Battle Network 6.
Which one?
Game over!
Dive Man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting sleepy. Wow,
I
I'm going to
gotta
the gym later.
say, I think, honestly, so far, I love the presentation of this game, but I gotta say, I think level design, this has probably been my least favorite of them, honestly. I think
it has the problem of the fact that because it's such a... It tries harder to be a one-to-one transition of the original game, that a lot of things don't translate as well.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Patrick, you need to have a high IQ to understand game.
Oh my
like
god.
I know, right?
You need to have an high IQ to enjoy Mega Man X6, I mean.
That's the issue with...
What's my IQ level?
I don't know. I feel like you would probably know more than
You would
anyone
know
else.
more.
Probably negative something.
I was gonna say that.
Wow.
I was gonna say negative.
But does
No
that mean
fear.
it comes full circle and he's actually smarter? than
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Urban,
like
you're-
using
Urban,
the
you're
negative
really
percent of your brain.
You broke the system.
It's like Gandhi in Civilization. When you come around circle, you become the warlord that no one wanted, but everyone loves.
This is a weird system.
It is. Binary's rough, man.
Yep.
It's fucking mental.
And also, no, this game is rated D, as in Dead Soul, because
This
you're gonna have a
game-
Dead Soul by the
This
end.
is the Dark Souls of GBA Mega Man game.
That's a lie.
The Dark Souls of GB.
Because that's such a competitive category.
Yeah.
It's 5 full games.
They're all fighting for that
Actually,
title.
that's a lie. There were well, Game Boy Color, but you did have the Mega Man Extreme games.
Yeah.
I want someone to go back and retroactively call something the Dark Souls of everything, even before it came out.
Plays Ghosts and Goblins. It's the Dark Souls of NES games. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
this
You'll
is the
find
dark-
you'll find out in the future.
You'll find out in the future.
No, Dark Souls is the Ghosts and Goblins of modern games.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I can do this
that's
too.
That's the
Yeah.
moniker. That's the moniker we should be using. Come on, guys.
This is the Ghosts and Goblins
This
of
guy,
GBA games.
Ghosts and Goblins
Yeah.
fucking sucks. I'm sorry, it
Right.
sucks.
I remember one time I was at a friend's house and he showed me it, and he even used the cheat code to skip halfway through, and even then he was like, "This game's bullshit."
Yeah. Pat, how dare you insult the 2 Ghosts and Goblins fans that are somewhere out in this world?
The two
I mean, there's
Arthur
enough.
mains in Marvel 3.
Call me Johnny.
No, he hates the game.
Okay, see, we call. No, Edie, we call those masochists. All right.
Yeah.
Get it right.
All right.
Those are the people that get very messed up later in life.
Those are the people that watch porn for the plot.
I'm just
Oh, God,
imagining
that's-
like,
Ah,
someone,
fate.
someone being in a therapist's office, and it's like, all right, so when did this all start? Well, it started when I played Ghosts and Goblins for the NES.
I'm fascinated. Continue.
This is. It all started when I tried to pre-order Battletoads from GameStop. Okay, you cannot
God,
jump on that.
I've been watching this person called the Internet Historian, and I didn't know that the Battletoads from GameStop was even a thing until I watched the video, and I was like, oh my god, those poor people that worked at GameStop.
Linky the cat from Johnny Stream still gets that shit to this day. I'm like, please stop.
Now that it's gonna happen again with the new Battletoads.
So what you're saying is the next time me and Linky are on the stream together, he has Battletoads.
And then you're
jumping the
gonna
spikes with me.
and then you're never gonna be allowed in the same stream with him ever again because there's gonna be a
You're
No,
fight.
Linky's just gonna be like, who is this and why is it banned?
Yeah, Pat, those stingrays can only turn once. It's a very poor existence for them.
How
No, if I really wanted to be a dick, I would just at him in the stream chat and say that.
I think he's right now doing Octopath with Johnny.
What do I see? Tweet about Tetris 9999.
Oh, that's Andre from Game Explained. He's making a thing of like, okay, hear me out. The Tetris 99, but you're all in one game fighting 99 other games at the same time.
Oh god.
I think the
Yes.
netcode would die.
The Switch would actually explode.
I mean, that means we succeeded.
we succeeded.
And
So Pat succeeds.
I saw another tweet saying Luigi's Ghost Mansion 99, please. I'd be down, honestly.
You just need to play more Mega Man.
Yeah.
Which is what we've kind of been doing, actually.
Yeah.
I forgot Metroid Blast was a thing.
Yeah, it's like, Patrick, you know what you need to do? You need to play Mega Man him.
That's what I'm
is
fucking
the one
doing!
You should do more of what you're currently doing, but better.
Just keep doing it.
You should go back to your first year of college and play this like 5 times a day.
Oh yeah, guys, isn't it funny to like I know it wasn't a sequel anyway, but like, isn't it funny to think about how we have Bravely Second and Bravely Default 2?
It's so weird. I don't know why.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey Pat, you want to hang out Saturday night? Nah, I'm playing Mega Man for games.
My stream just lagged so hard that it had to catch up, and it was interesting.
Okay, we're rushing.
There's spikes everywhere in this game.
Yeah. Well, we're in the Mega Man 4 stage, so yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because Mega Man 4 fucking loves spikes.
Yeah. I like Mega Man 4, but
It's why they
More or
had
less
Spike
than
Man.
X6.
It was the only game that had Spike Man as an early concept design, but they cut him because he was too hard.
And so we cursed the whole game.
And so Dorkly made an animation thing.
I don't think that was Dorkly. I think that was long before Dorkly was even a thing.
Yeah, and also it's Spiked Wall Man, not Spike Man anyway.
Get wrecked, scrub.
Are you the scrub, Pat?
No, because I'm the one that's playing.
Yeah, and I see you getting wrecked.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there's ever been a question of him being or being not the scrub.
At Mega Man, I am indeed a scrub. I will not deny that.
You're a mega scrub.
To scrub or not to scrub?
It's okay. I talk a lot. I talk a lot of shit, but there's a reason why Pat was the one that played the games. Not
Yeah,
me.
exactly. Exactly. Is that Alex the one that talks shit, and then it's just like what?
Hey, if it's an RPG, I got it.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
That's only because it doesn't require reaction.
It's all planning.
I want to see a money match between you two.
We already got one money match going on. We don't need another.
Irby, if you Irby, you want a money match? All right.
Yeah, money match. Let's go.
No, not me. Have him do it.
That requires me to have stuff to give Pat that he'd actually want.
Yeah.
You're saying I don't want subs?
I'm already subbed to you. I can't sub to you again.
But you can gift sub.
Well, you can tier 2.
Oh, I guess that is
Checkmate,
true.
atheist.
You can sub harder, yes.
I preferred when I just like donated like 50 or 60 bucks at a time just to make Pat do something stupid.
I remember when I did that one time. Wasn't even.
That's
stupid.
why he stopped doing that. We keep ruining it for him. He's like, yeah, guys, if you give me 80 bucks, I'll do this. Us immediately gives him 80 bucks.
Well, no,
him,
no,
right,
it
now
was
listen.
it was
John
during
the
the
dollars.
it was during one of the Smash Suffering stream things. It was like Jason donated like $20 in one match for advantages for Temmie, and Temmie still lost at that point.
I donated 2, so I'm just like, I'm doubly pissed.
Yeah, only two compared to like Jason's 20 that he did that game.
Yeah, but I tried helping out.
The slowdown is not being kind.
If that was a pit.
That would be very rude, yes. There are spikes. Don't you love spikes in a water stage?
Okay.
So did they spike the water?
Urban, you're not joining the voice call tomorrow.
Yeah, plus a lot of problems with like RPGs and RTSs and stuff. Well, RTSs it's easier, but with like RPGs, it's not like there's a multiplayer thing that me and Pat would even be able to have a money match in.
Yeah. Pat, just take this loss so we can go at full health.
Exactly, that's what I was doing.
Alright, so Skull Shield, it's a lot of spacing, but you're just going to kind of brute force this because Dive Man did not translate very well. The timing with his missile shots were slower in the original, so you had more time to react, and the spacing definitely makes them even harder to deal with.
Just kind of brute force that one.
Yep.
You did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we go fight Drill Man.
Yeah.
I remembered him strangely fondly in the Ruby Spears cartoon. I don't know why. I think I just liked drill arms.
Drill Man.
It just makes me think of Drill Man from Battle Network 3.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was also a bastard.
I know, yeah, like, Mister, oh, I'm in, you can't harm me when I'm coming at you, so you have to somehow hit me from the side, or in, like the 5 frames.
Oh god, now I need to readjust to Mega Man ground because I've been in that water stage for so long.
But yeah, if Pat, if you do Mega Man Battle Network, just when you get to 3, just know that it has the most bullshit fucking bosses I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
You see, I wanted to do Battle Network, and then just throughout this night, you're just like, oh, that guy's a bastard. Oh, that guy's a bastard. Like,
mostly the later games. The first game's pretty lenient.
Also, that's part of the experience. Pat. You don't understand.
They realize the more that people play the games, therefore they must be getting better. So
oh, one of those.
that's kind of how it goes a little bit.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, the series does kind of expect that you've played the previous games, so...
Flashman isn't the worst starting point for 3, but it was definitely not the best place to start.
Yeah, that was the first one I played, and it
Same.
took me quite a few times to beat him.
This was the worst thing for me. I didn't fight Dex at night when he had Gutsman V1. My first time fighting Gutsman was Gutsman V2 the day after. Oh, that was a bad way to be introduced to Gutsman.
Yeah, no, that sucks.
Yeah, and that's technically an optional fight. You don't have to win it, but Pride. I'm just like, how?
Yeah, of course. If you fight, you have to try.
Wait, what the hell?
Let's convince Pat to play Battle Network by telling him all about the bad stuff.
As I am sucking at Mega Man 3 on Game Boy.
Wait,
Yeah, Pat, I don't want to play Mega Man 3 anymore. You could be playing Mega Man Battle Network.
Stephanie, is it fine if you can comment in the Twitch chat?
Depends on what kind of comment you're making.
Just any comment.
You have to be told to comment?
Well, just I want to check something.
Fuck.
Alright, guys, am I allowed to comment? No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Challenge accepted.
I don't know which chat you're talking about.
of that. Just 2
There you go.
meetings right there. Just like, challenge accepted.
Just because I'm actually really confused because the subscribe batch went to like the 1 month for me, but it didn't stop.
Oh, the first or whatever, or
Yeah.
oh no, you're at the 18 month.
Yeah, that's a silver ruby. That's the
Yeah, that's the 1 month.
What the hell? On my screen it's a green rupee.
maybe
because I see
I
the
see
18
it
month.
silver and it's
You're an 18-month subscriber with a silver rupee.
Yeah, like I'll post it in the chat.
Twitch might just be effing up right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have the founder badge, so mine's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still working fine for Alex as well.
Yeah, I've got the silver rupee.
And
that's
yeah,
weird.
it's working for us. Weird for you.
Let me see if I just
Pat,
close it
you
up.
can't slide underneath those little rocks. You have to shoot them before they hit the ground.
Okay.
Back in the original game, you probably used the time stopper to do that stuff, or
Yeah.
flash stopper. I forget what.
Any number of other things.
I like how I hit this shit always on the first try, and then when we
there you go.
reload it, I can never get it after.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay, yeah, I closed the stream and it's fixed.
Yeah, just need to reset.
Alright, but like I said, I'm gonna go get food.
Oh, remember Darkman? Darkman EXE. Oof.
Oh yeah, Wait, no, I don't. Was it Darkman or Shademan was the vampire guy?
Shademan. Shademan was a completely different. I'm thinking Darkman at the start of the end game or the post game in S's location. Did you ever get that far?
I didn't do much of the post game stuff.
Okay,
So that
that would
one
make
I'm not
sense.
as familiar
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, post-game bosses were, well,
Like pretty much the only ones I know about are base because you know he's in like everyone.
yeah, he is the one constant. Yeah, Darkman. Well, I mean, most of Darkman's attacks involve him shooting bats at you, so it would definitely make sense. You'd think, oh, he's just Jade Man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about. Was I just knew Bat and I'm like, oh, that was the vampire guy, right? No, Shade Man. Like I thought about that like mid thought. I was like, no, that was Shade Man. I know that one.
I can't believe a Chris.
Same person?
Yeah. I love it.
Oh my god.
Look at all this
Tevi is
wonderful
Arlo?
sprite flickering.
Yeah.
I can't believe Tevi is Arlo.
Wait, what?
Check the. It's in
I'm
Discord
scared to check.
Chris made it.
Oh my god!
I want that, but instead put Pat's old logo and his new logo. like the Toon Link picture and now this new one and it's like same person?
What?
Who?
He does kind of sound like Arlo, to be honest.
Like I subscribe to him because of Black Toon Link.
Please don't describe it like that. And now it's Satan.
I still need to get you that amiibo.
Yeah.
Like Tunic, I'm looking it up.
Pat just like, can I unmod Alex right now and just kick him out?
That's mean right there. That part.
Alright. Time to look up Black Toon Link.
I feel like you're immediately gonna regret that decision.
That happens a lot.
Okay, now that I've looked up Darkman, I want. I needed to look like that. That's a lot of things. Is that when it comes to them, because like you know they've all got their own names and stuff like that. It's hard for me to remember what they look like.
That's kind of Mega Man in general, is that there's just so many names and designs you have to attribute together that they all definitely kind of blend together at a point.
Well, I found Black Toon Link. There we go. Not really shocking, to be honest.
It's kind of anticlimactic him coming out of the ground.
Yeah. The big thing with Drill Man, the moment he submerges,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
now 5 steps. Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna leave now, so see y'all for when Poe the Teletubby gets in the Smash.
You got a really good pattern with him, actually.
Also, when you say what are your opinions on Arlo?
I don't really watch that much Arlo's.
I don't
He's
want
fine.
Arlo.
I'm fine with him.
I have nothing for you.
The most I know
Oh,
is just that he really, really wants Pikmin.
Yeah. Alright, take us.
All right. Time for
Oh,
Wily.
it's
Actual Wily now?
person.
Actual Wily this time?
No, screw Wily.
No, it's the alien again.
Okay, oh wait, this is probably gonna be the robot-specific one, so what do I need for him?
Just
Mega Buster?
now
yeah,
we have,
it's been like that each
now we
game
have-
so far.
now we have the OG3 here.
Mega Man,
And
fucking shoot him!
And it's a design well, you did say you played Battle Network 3 Blue, right?
Yeah.
So you'd recognize this, well, some elements of punk here.
I'll see when it comes up. Just getting my stream lags. Very, very badly. Twitch and I do not get along.
That's unfortunate.
Ooh, look at this lag.
Yeah, they definitely wanted to go for presentation with him coming in, but it's just not built for the
Oh my
design.
god, he does so much fucking damage!
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
I know.
He does
He's
so
also,
much damage!
he's also just as hard in this as he kind of was in Battle Network.
Oh boy.
Yep, you gotta have some good reads. He's an honest boss like Anchor, but he doesn't fuck around.
Oh my god! Oh, that I already am gonna hate that. The high-low mix-up shit. Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Pat like, oh boy, here we go, back to pain.
He's kind of the closest thing we have to Yellow Devil in that kind of sense.
Someone should make a
It's-
compilation of every time Pat dies.
It's far too much.
I remember one time I counted the amount of times. What was it?
What?
Oh yeah.
Okay. He was down 1 frame, and then 1 frame later he went up. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that was very fast.
Oh wow. That was
That was some bullshit is what that was.
And that's
Punk is a very fitting name.
Yeah. I remember for the longest time I thought Punk wasn't an optional boss in Battle Network 3. So I spent forever trying to beat him. I was like, why is he so hard? It's like, oh, it's optional.
Yeah, and then it's like you don't have to fight him and you can go, oh.
You also don't get any reward from him.
Yeah, you don't even get like a Navi chip like you do.
Yeah.
The other.
The Punk Navi chip was an event exclusive. It only came out in Japan.
What an event exclusive chip. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I didn't even know those existed.
Yeah. In the virtual console versions of the Battle Network games, you actually get them for free if you try to connect to the internet. Because there was also gospel chips where you just summon the gospel beast and he'll just do a 200 plus damage attack.
Nice.
And if you combine that with one of the base battle chip, you just have him and gospel do a tag team combo.
Oh my god, ED.
This game makes you feel like Mega Man.
You feel all the pain he does.
Feel free to use your E-tanks, like...
Yeah, but it's like I want to get a run first, because oh my god. I just hate that you literally have like a frame to react if he's going high or low.
Yeah, I think Punk definitely took me the longest to beat out of these 3 games.
This is all that this game represents. I put it in chat.
Yep. Like Mega Man 2 was bad, but it was abusable.
Okay, I think if I pause buffer him, it's not that bad.
Can we just take that at like out of context here? Like you're just playing a game, you just go, okay, if I pause buffer him, it's not bad.
Oh my god.
That sounds like that's an issue.
Alright, now you got his weapon, which I forget what it's called.
It's probably the spike thing, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Well, they have like unique names for all of them, I believe.
Screw Crusher.
Yeah. It's basically the axe from Castlevania.
Okay.
Have you ever wondered why some Mega Mans are called
Also,
something
why does
Man,
Wily
the
have
other
a
ones
tan
are
in
just
this
called
game?
Name.
Yeah.
Is he going to space?
I don't think this time.
Okay,
Like,
Wily's had like 3 castles this one game.
Yeah. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, I imagine the actual quote-unquote explanation for it is just the fact that the ones that are called something man were built to serve a purpose, like, and they were named after that purpose, and then the other ones were just made. Like how Rock was just Rock before he became Mega Man, or Rock Man.
Same with Roll.
Yeah.
How is Wily alive when you murdered him?
Yeah.
That's a question we ask ourselves.
Yeah, Alex, you weren't here for the end of Game Boy Mega Man 2, because Mega Man just straight up fucking murders Wily at the end of that game.
Wily escapes from his satellite, on Sonic Adventure 2, I guess. And Mega Man just shoots him with a missile, and then he crash lands on Earth. And then you see an explosion the size of a nuclear bomb go off.
And Wily fucking dies.
And roll credits.
Wily dies.
I mean, but yeah, no, we ask ourselves how Wily comes back every time anyway.
No, but like that time, there's no capsule like away or anything. He just fucking died.
Oh, okay, well, what you don't realize is that that was actually a force projection.
You could have just said it's the alien.
Aliens.
Aliens. Mega Man's a terrorist. He killed millions. No, it's okay. We went to a part that didn't have people, like in Dragon Ball Z when they went to the wasteland to fight Vegeta.
Yeah.
I saw a meme that was that scene where he's like, "Let's go somewhere where there's no people," and then it's them fighting in a movie theater showing cats.
Yeah. Oh, the best part when I went to see it with my family, just because we gotta see how bad it is, kind of deal. Literally, we had a family walk out in it, and we were the only survivors left at that point.
I remember
Nice.
Stefan Krosex from Team 4-Star, his viewing actually had no one there. Like, nobody showed up except for him, so he got to have the whole theater to himself.
That reminds me of when me and my fiance went to go see Godzilla King of Monsters, and we were the only two in there.
What?
You're gonna
Now,
need
granted, that was what
do you need for that one?
Had been out for a while.
You rush jet by having you jump first because rush jet comes down at the level that you do. You're at when you summon him. Yeah, you got get the spacing right. All right.
This is how Wily survived the end of
Oh my god!
Mega Man 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I forgot
Time
about
to
that.
click.
That's too low.
Is that an OVA series? I forget what that technically was.
This game is testing my patience!
So, why is that not in the overall Mega Man canon?
Clearly
Something-
they didn't want Wily stepping in on Shadow Man's turf.
Something. Kind of find it ironic you have to use Shadow Man's weapon to get past the Shadow Man obstacle.
Hey man, it just shows that it was the ideal weapon. Who else would navigate his stage but Shadow Man himself?
Exactly. See, like Stefan gets it. The stages were designed for the Robot Master themselves, not Mega Man. Mega Man is invading.
Nor the fact that some bosses like Fireman don't even jump.
Fireman doesn't need to jump. He is one with the flames.
Yeah, he just walked through it like a fucking... I was gonna say like a Terminator, but that's very inaccurate.
Also, I've heard horror stories about Fireman and Battle Network.
Fireman's not bad in Battle Network.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
no, not regular Battle Network, sorry, Network Transmission, I always hear.
Oh, yeah.
Transmission. I've yet to actually play
Yeah, I
that.
know.
I started up the game to see if it would run when I bought it off of eBay, but I've never actually played it yet.
Yeah, no, Fireman in that is a little bit of a dick. So I can see where they're coming from. But no, it's more of his later versions to fight throughout the series that get annoying.
And even then, Fireman's always the most, as far as I remember, the calmest of the match trio. Yeah, he only ever uses 3.
Yeah, it's Fireman,
Heat Man and Flame
Heat
Man.
Man, and Flame Man, yeah.
I did like
Which
the
is really
joke
fun.
of- I did like the joke of Burner Man in Battle Network 4. It was like, fire, it must be, and then it's like, no.
Kind of glad they just called him Torchman in the anime, though. Much easier to... Because I feel like that design fits better with that kind of name rather than just
Yeah.
fire.
Well, fireman's already weird for us, considering the idea of a fireman is someone who fights fire rather than someone who uses fire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was technically supposed to do that in the canon of the series,
yeah.
right? Like that was kind of he was supposed.
And then Wily came in and was like, "Nah, fam."
It's really funny, like how you're supposed to fight fire with fire. That's what the saying goes, right? Dr. Light designing fireman. Well, I want him to be able to fight fire, and the saying goes, "Fight fire with fire." Correct. Therefore, he shoots fire.
Was built by Dr. Light to work in an incinerator at a waste management facility.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I
still like the idea of what's the quickest way to get fire? I know, make a bigger fire.
It's like
I mean,
you're the one with the Dr. Light PhD.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is legit way to do that. It's just that you have to be very, very careful.
Who do you think had the most? Which game do you think had the most confusing boss weaknesses?
For
Mega Man games, I feel like from 3 onward, they're often stretching a lot of the ideas.
Yeah. I mean, top spin
like
still being the weakness of the final boss is still like, what the hell?
Yeah, I feel like the further you go on, it gets, because then they start going for weird stuff, and then it's like, okay, well, how do you equate this to one of the other ones?
I still think in Mega Man 1, electricity for Iceman is still kind of like, yeah.
Ice is technically water, so...
I mean, it's not any more of a stretch than the other ones he's talking about, or that Stefan's trying to, bring up, like...
Why? Oh, what was it? Snake Man or Gemini Man is afraid of snakes. That's why he's weak to it, or some shit like that. Like what? What was Hard Man was weak to magnets, which I guess.
With his giant frame, I can kind of see it. Maybe.
Depending on what his material is or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, he said in Mega Man 3 the boss weaknesses weren't in chain. That's the most confusing.
Hmm. Well, hell, good job, Pat. Mega Man 6, it actually had 2 different circles going on. Wow, there you go. Like, did we have to redo all that again?
Oh.
Because, like, 6 was one of the versions where, like, you had 2 different circles. You had the elementals, and then you had the weapons.
Yeah.
Which those probably made a bit more sense.
I guess I keep hitting the wrong save point.
Because I know 6 you had Flame Man, Plant Man, was it Snowman? No. Blizzard Man.
Yeah.
Pat loads a save state, it loads back Mega Man 1. Oh no.
We're back on Dr. Wily's Revenge. Oh, God!
I was real lucky I didn't have to talk while doing this stuff.
Yeah, man, guys, isn't it great that we can just sit here and talk while Pat just dies over and over again?
Do you say this like this isn't the normal thing on my streams?
Kingdom Hearts had some pretty rough moments.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, this is Pat's stream, and most time people come to the streams to listen to the streamer, yet they listen to us more than they listen to Pat.
That's kind of what happens when I co-op too for Johnny and stuff like that. So just because we're the ones making the tangent stuff like that.
Yeah. It's okay. We're all just here to laugh at you dying at video games.
Yep.
Until we start getting bored, then it just gets sad.
Yeah. There's only so much you can really talk about this stuff.
Yeah. Especially since, we're clearly entering, like, the chill spot of the stream. Now there's not, like, 6 co-commentators here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're the last survivors.
The last survivors.
I was always meant to be here. Well, I mean, hell, the whole it took us forever to actually start Mega Man 2 because I had family visiting for like a week, so it was impossible for me to find free time to come talk. Yeah, Edie's going to the gym. He's getting swole.
And then me just, you know, always when streams are going on, either I'm, you know, doing something else. It's just tonight I happen to be free, and it was like, oh, we're doing Mega Man on the GBA, and I'm like, or GB, and I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be a treat.
What's more likely to happen, Legends 3 or Scalebound? Probably Legends 3, based off of the trend of Mega Man games.
They're trying to actually make Mega Man a thing again. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if we got Legends 3 at this point.
Yeah. I feel like the best we're going to get out of Scalebound is maybe them reusing what they had starting. At least what they're
even
allowed
then,
to.
even for Platinum, it didn't look that good. So, like, gotta say, I wasn't feeling the Platinum charm in it very much, so... From the gameplay demo that they showed at that 1E3.
I barely remember much of what Scalebound looked like, outside of the fact that the main character kind of looks like DMC5 Nero.
His personality, though, was very much of a Dante kind of character.
Which absolutely works. Like, Dante is not the worst part about the DMC
How do I get past this
remake.
pillar? Because I've seen this one a lot.
That's the drill bomb.
Oh, okay.
That's your bunker piercer.
Yeah.
There's always at least one in most of the games.
Yeah.
God,
what
I'm
Capcom
just watching
series?
the sprite flashing from when he's charged up.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh my god.
What other Capcom series do you want to get revived next? Beautiful Joe's would be a good one.
Yeah, Beautiful Joe. I know Okami's...
Breath of Fire, I agree with.
Yeah, Okami is getting a sequel now at this point.
That's still weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Wait, Okami's getting a sequel?
Yeah, and Platinum's gonna be working on it.
Yeah, Nakamura.
What?
Had a little announcement, and most people weren't sure whether or not to be serious about it. And I think even that was like, Kamiya said it, and then Nakamura was like, "Wait, really?" He's like, "Yes." And he's like, "Oh shit."
It's like, wow, like that. We're full circle on that shit now.
We've yet to really see anything concrete about it, but it's Currently, there's more than nothing being said about it. So.
Oh, Okami didn't cries in the background.
Yeah, basically.
Why don't people love me like my dad?
Because your dad had to take like 10 years in order for people to like it, kind of deal.
Yeah.
That's always kind of the weird thing. Okami didn't get like popular until way after its initial release.
I don't.
Yeah, I
didn't even. I don't think so.
I didn't even know Okami was a thing until Sugar Conroy's.
Yeah, Power Stone is Capcom.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okami. When did I first hear about Okami? I know it was absolutely one of you countdowners back in the day.
Probably Josh Scorcher, most like.
Definitely, it was either Josh or Alec, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe it might have even been Oscar, actually.
Oh my gosh, what the hell is this pattern? What the fuck?
Yeah, this giant Susie ain't fucking around.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
He's aggressive.
I'm just imagining it screaming constantly.
Yeah, it's the one guy from the Fry Cook episode of SpongeBob.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going for.
Yeah, honestly, his face looks like that would be what he would do too. Like he'd just be like,
No, I don't know where you're. Because this is a long stage, but it's not as. I mean, it has some rude sections, but it's not the worst of the Wily stages.
I still think Dr. Wily's Revenge, that one has probably been the worst of the Wily castles so far. That one was just mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one before, and oh boy.
Thank God you don't have to refight bosses in these games.
Yeah.
At least until 5. I know 5 you have boss rematches. I don't know if you have it in 4.
God, man, these really go on.
Mm-hmm. You can break those land traps by using Dive Man's missiles.
Ah, okay.
I guess submarine missiles are, you know, very tank bustery.
Speaking of John Scorcher, I mentioned in one of your streams that I found out from one of his videos that Big Red Button developed Sonic Forces, but it comes to
There's
attention
not
that apparently
really.
his sources.
Yeah, that was all Sonic Team. That was all Sonic Team.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hadn't heard anything about that either.
You're gonna be you're gonna need Mega Buster and Punk's weapon for it. So go nuts on weapons.
All right.
I was mostly saying like I think he's like you can just dump a bunch of snakes on his head from there, but. Yeah. We definitely took that information at face value that first time PSP, but that was also a while ago.
Okay.
Definitely appreciated Snake Man's weapon when we were fighting, when you were going through Top Man stage in the original Mega Man 3.
Yeah.
There's a lot of inclines where it's very useful.
Is this Wily's mech or?
Yeah, this is the Wily machine.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna do that just so we get a health refill. What do I need to do for that first one?
Shoot it in the eyes.
I'm all the way back here? What the fuck?
What was that? Oh.
Why am I all the way back here?
That's strange. Huh.
That's such a far way back!
Yeah, create a save state now.
Yeah, hang on, let me see what happened. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's such a far way back!
That's strange. I can't really think of many Mega Man games that do that to you.
Feels like we're doing Mega Man 1 right now! Okay, well, we're safe staying right here.
You don't have the time to start over the stage completely.
Okay, so what do I do for this first phase of him?
Alright, so he's always gonna jump from one side to the other. No matter where you are, like he doesn't track you. And you just have to shoot him in the eye.
Oh, okay.
He also has some missiles and stuff that fly down, so you know, be careful.
Okay, this doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, you will. So yeah, just do that and just keep moving. If you get stopped up with those missiles on the side, that's when he can stomp you, literally.
So then I started blasting.
So then I started blasting.
I think you can only hit him with full charge shots. And yeah, his stomp does have a little bit of a ricochet on you, so. And the jump spacing can be a bit tight. Or specific at the very least. Alright, and now switch to Punk's weapon, and just gotta throw that axe into his head.
And that's DU?
That is PU.
Oh.
Yeah, probably don't stand on top of him.
I wish I learned that a few seconds before the fight started.
Good on you.
It was just like, why is nothing happening? It's just like, oh, now I'm gonna have an active hitbox.
So, yeah, that's the boss.
Okay, not too bad.
It definitely can overwhelm you if you stop at any time, but yeah. It's definitely a fairly reasonable Wily fight.
Ha! Punk's weapon is PU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Punk was actually like one of the few designs in Battle Network 3 where Inafune personally designed it because he wanted to do it justice for the original design, which was a cool sentiment.
Yeah, it is nice when that sort of stuff happens.
I think definitely had a similar feeling with Elec Man too, and he actually translated very well for Battle Network.
Oh yeah, no, Elec Man is honestly one of my favorite ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it isn't even just the fact that, like, you know, they gave all of them obviously more personality depending on how, you know, like, prevalent they were.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like the series itself, you know, where Elec Man, Torch Man, and Wacko Man, or Color Man as he's known, were more prevalent.
Yeah, Battle Network definitely started with having more of it dependent on the net ops rather than the navies themselves. But as the series went on, they definitely started to give more to both.
Yeah, I mean, it helped that, you know, especially in like the later series, you know, when you started getting stuff like base, it was more that, you know, you had net navies without ops, so like, you know.
Yeah. Well, we even had that with like Bomb Man and Stone Man, but like they were just bosses to be fought.
Yeah,
oh my
God.
They please stop blocking my shots! Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's the most obnoxious thing with this fight.
Yeah, and even with Bomb Man and Stone Man, again, like you said, like they were literally just, you know, like one-off like things that didn't really matter because they're just like, you even saw when they got to Wily's fucking, you know, fortress, it's like, oh, there's like 70 million Bomb Mans and Stone.
Okay, there we go.
That was the joke in the anime.
We're done.
Yeah.
We have an entire army of them to take on Pharaoh Man, and Pharaoh Man's like, I don't care. Good job, Pat. You beat Mega Man 3. Took you
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. So better than the average.
Yeah.
Then again, we did cheat.
We cheated a lot.
Yeah.
This was probably the one we saved the most on.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, even though I love like the enhancements on the presentation and stuff like that, I gotta say this was probably my least favorite one so far. Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
Bomb Man, you fool! I have 70 alternate
accounts.
You think you could delete me?
Oh my god, Mega Man's fucking pissed! Bomber Pepe.
And yeah, you get your little Donkey Kong.
Like,
country,
look how pissed Mega Man is. Oh my gosh.
It's mostly the helmet. Let's be honest. It gives you that weird, unnecessary brow.
No,
it just definitely makes it hard to draw Mega Man for me.
Anyone else getting Mega Man 7 ending vibes right now? I just need the castle burning behind him.
And then you just see Mega Man just shoot Wily again.
Mega Man
like,
just
this time it's personal.
Like with
pulls
this,
out a sniper rifle.
With this sprite, it looks like Mega Man said the F word, kind of thing.
Let's Mega Man say fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, petition to let Mega Man say fuck.
Walking
bomb.
I'm trying to think, did any of the dubbed versions of Mega Man have any of the characters say swear words? I feel like X series might have.
Yeah, I think X
probably in the original Japanese.
I feel like the worst that it ever got was like maybe some of them saying damn. I don't think anyone ever said anything like fuck.
Yeah, I think
shit.
Yeah, I think in X they might.
Because usually, yeah, I was just gonna say usually that's what they say in the dubs when they're trying to be a little edgy with the coarse language.
Maybe in Command Mission X8 or Maverick Hunter they might say damn.
Because I swear in the Battle Network one they say damn at some point.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The first 3 Battle Network games were actually got to be pretty coarse.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, the games they said damn it all the time.
Yeah.
Damn it, damn.
But yeah, I'd say honestly, my totem pole probably would be of order of release so far. So I would say Wily's Revenge has probably been my favorite one, then Mega Man 2, and then 3.
I think I'd put 1 and 3 are a bit of a toss-up, and 2's underneath whichever one loses.
Like, I really do appreciate the presentation, Adam, but I think I don't know, some of this level design there's a lot of beginner's traps and shit.
Yeah, I think I definitely have a bit of a warped opinion because, again, I played so much Mega Man 3 and 4 that I was familiar enough with those designs that it wasn't too bad for me.
So Pat, does this mean that you're gonna have PTSD from spikes from now?
Dude, if you want Spike PTSD, play like, the review's going up next week, but Ori and the Blind Forest. If there's a game that has a spike finish, it's that game.
Yeah, I'm also with PSB wondering where Mega Man 5 will land, especially since that's the one we always hype up, so we're not sure how it'll
I mean,
temper
that's
your
just generally
expectations.
what I always hear is the best one. I'm curious how 4 is going to be, because I hear nothing about that one. So.
Yeah, same here. I'm definitely going to probably boot it up sometime tonight. See
I mean, like I said, I know very little series other than you know, reviews and stuff like that of them. So
Yeah. Well, it's just interesting for the
anything is.
That's kind of why I wanted to do the Game Boy ones, because of course, like everyone's played the NES ones. Not a lot of people have really touched the Game Boy one, so I was just kind of curious. How are these ones? You know.
The reason I picked up Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy was strictly because that I was like, oh, that's where those robots came from in the Gigamex manga. Like, what's the reference? And it definitely didn't hurt when Quarter Guy talked about his favorite robot masters, and a decent number of the Mega Man 5 ones showed up fairly high up. I was like, oh, I might want to check this one out.
Yeah.
Also, Mega Man 5 has actually a pretty decent devil boss.
That is true. We haven't fought a devil monster yet.
There might be one in 4, but
I gotta say, that was probably one of the weirdest Wily machines I've fought.
So I thought you were being I thought you were being legit when you said the thing's name was Giant Susie, but seeing it in the credits is still surreal.
Yeah. Mega Man enemies have weird ass names.
And then Happy Mega Man.
Somehow the Battle Network ones were able to just curb it a little bit.
And yet we still have stuff like Cannon.
Yeah.
Where it's literally just a fucking cannon.
It's just a mounted cannon that just shoots sometimes.
And we went from a field back into space again, of course.
I got that credit.
Okay, well, yeah, kind of a mixed bag for 3 for me on that one. Again, like, really cramped level design, I feel like, and tight jumps and beginner's traps are this one's biggest downfalls, but I really do appreciate the presentation and stuff like that. It was a lot better this time. Like, a lot better. But, so, yeah, next week is going to be Mega Man 4. Yeah, I'm curious to see that one, and tomorrow morning, y'all know exactly what we're doing, so we'll see you guys for that.
Wait. Oh, I'll wait until after you close up the stream.
Well, we're basically done. So
yeah, I was just gonna say, what day next week are you?
Wednesday again.
I am actually off Wednesday. I will be able to take part in that.
Okay, let me see who is still.
I don't know how my next Wednesday looks, but it'll probably be like today, where I work until like about 6, so I would have about an hour to make it if it's usual time.
Let's see, who is streaming some Mega Man right now? I'm just checking all of the main Mega Man games real quick and see. Okay.
I'd offhandedly assume like Caleb Hart was doing one of his Mega Man X runs, but it's possible that he's probably doing some of his Final Fantasy VII in anticipation.
We are the only people streaming Mega Man 3 right now.
That's not too surprising.
Let's see, Mega Man 2? Nope.
Anyone doing some NES?
Mega Man 1?
Mega Man 7?
Well, there's one person, but he's actually playing Mega Man 2, so lies. Mega Man 4?
This is what you get for playing Mega Man.
Okay, we got one person playing Mega Man 4. We'll go random.
Alright, well, I'll just hop out, so.
Alright.
You guys have a good night.
See.
Later, Alex.
Let's see ya.
Later.
I don't know what the raid hashtag should be. I'm not sure if we'll really have one because I can't think of one. Big Susie.
That's a big Susie, baby.
How do you spell the Susie for?
It's Suzy.
Alright. Big Susie.
Relevant, but not necessarily.
Alright. And raid. Okay, we're done.
Yeah.